Substitute drivers make $30.38 per hour on routes. Drivers interested in trips earn $15.45 per hour for the duration of the event, and bus monitors can make $15 per hour. Route drivers and monitors are eligible for insurance and retirement. No CDL. RSD is a registered training site. Apply at russellvilleschools.net transportation page. Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems, as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services, so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
We love our community here in the River Valley, and from River Valley Radio, we really want to encourage you to shop local and eat local.
It's Colors Night here at Farmington. We're getting ready to join the or start the pregame on the radio officially here in about 4 minutes or so. But I want to tell you that it's Colors Night, and hopefully everybody got the memo and knew that the boys are playing first at 6 o'clock. No JV because they're doing the Colors Night. A lot of times the girls, there's girls that are on the basketball team that's being honored, and obviously when you look at the gowns, they don't want to, have to do this after they play. They want to do it ahead of time, and so that's why a lot of teams will flip there on Colors Night. So we'll be starting our official pregame here in about 3 minutes.
What do we need to do?
You bet. It's getting cold and windy and wet. We got to feed these cattle, keep their body temperature up where they can not only survive but thrive, and that's a hard job this time of year.
Purina feeds are something you proudly sell here at the co-op.
We do. We are a Purina feed dealer, so we can mix a ration that'll fit your needs wherever you are, if you've got 1,000 head or 10 head.
Take care of your farm animals. Take care of your farm. The Farmers Co-op, located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
For most people, home means family, comfort, and stability. But if you're overwhelmed by tasks like dishes and laundry, home just feels like work. If you are a loved one or struggling to live alone, Legacy Heights Nursing and Rehabilitation has the supportive and caring staff to help you live your best life. Don't worry about high-quality nutrition or having to cook. Don't wonder whether or not you took all your medication. Visit their website, find them on Facebook, or come take a tour in person and join the Legacy Heights family today.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you tried online gaming. Who knew 12-year-old boys could be so mean? Where did they learn to swear like that? 2 hours of losing to these underage trash talkers, and you're starting to question if maybe you really should stick to pickleball and other boomer stuff. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. Politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize. And turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Your weather every 20 minutes, guaranteed. From the EAB Weather Center.
Lows in the 20s, southerly winds at 5 to 15 with gusts to near 20 into midday on Saturday. A slight chance of showers Saturday night, the low 36. Cloudy Sunday, a 48 high. Sunshine returns on Monday, back near 52.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
Russellville Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC is brought to you in part by Heinzman & Son Tire Company, Gene Simple Treats, Alathus Realty, Ritter Communications, Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, Arkansas Tech University, Chambers Bank, Giroux & Associates, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, Centennial Bank, R&R Express, Arkansas Valley Farmers Association, by River Valley Tractor, Chicken Mart, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, River Valley Tinting and Glass, E&F Roofing, Bill Wright Autoplex, Feldner's Athletes Corner, Centennial Bank, Honda of Russellville, First State Bank, and by Miller Roofing Company. Russellville Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
And we'd like to welcome everyone to Farmington High School, where we are tonight for tonight's matchup for Russellville Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball as they take on the Cardinals and Lady Cardinals of Farmington. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mickey Duval here to bring you all the action tonight on River Country 102.3 KCJC. We're also streaming live on the internet on our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth. You can also get both of those on your phone. If you haven't already, just go to the your app store, download the EAB app, and then on the sports tab, you'll pull up Russellville. There's a lot of teams there, high school and college, and we're one of them. You have audio and a video. You have your choice there on the EAB app. Big night tonight in the 5A West. Kind of like what we had earlier this week. We had two teams that win a three-way tie for second place earlier this week. Russellville prevailed over Greenwood, so tonight we have two teams that are in tie for second place in the 5A West. Harrison undefeated, sitting at 4-0. The next two teams up, Russellville and Farmington, are 3-1. And we're talking boys basketball tonight. It's colors night here at Farmington, so they flipped the games. A lot of teams do that because there's girls on the Colors Day court who play basketball, and quite frankly, they don't want to play a game and then go get changed into an evening gown. They want to do all that ahead of time. So we got boys basketball coming up first, and a big one. I mean, both these teams, 16-17 wins for both of them, Russellville and Farmington, 3-1 in conference play, and Farmington moving up from 4A to 5A, joining the 5A West, and boys and girls fitting right in. And I bring in my color man for tonight, Aaron Duval. What do you think about tonight's game?
Well, there's no doubt the Cyclones are going to be facing a challenge tonight, playing on the home court of Farmington. And anytime you play on that home court, on your opponent's home court, one of the main things you got to do is you got to set the tempo of the game, the way it's going. Now, Farmington, they're all hyped up because of this colors night and everything, so they're going to be, just a lot of momentum going with them. But you've got to control the tempo. One of the things that the Cyclones have got to do is to try to keep Farmington from scoring underneath the basket with easy shots. Now, Greenwood was able to fast break the Cyclones the other night. We're going to have to put a stop to that and get back on defense very quickly. We've got to stay away from foul trouble. Reach-in fouls are going to get you every time. But more than anything, we've got to get rebounds on both ends. We've got to limit Farmington to one shot. And it would be great if we can just spread the scoring around a little bit more evenly, because they were starting to double-team Donnie V the other night. Of course, he overcame that. He was scoring just about any way he wanted to. But tonight, the tempo of the game is going to be the most important thing.
We'll take a look at Farmington when we come back. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back to Farmington High School. I'm Mickey Duval. My color man tonight is Aaron Duval. Our engineer for tonight's broadcast back in Russellville is Stephen Barry. The Cyclones and the Farmington Cardinals. Not the only game tonight, obviously. We've got 3 other games in the 5A West. Undefeated Harrison taking on Van Buren. Harrison 4-0 in the conference season. Van Buren 1-3. Winless Mountain Home is at Alma, who's now 2-2. They dropped a couple games, their last 2 games. Silent Springs 1-3 visits Greenwood. They are 2-2 on the season. Both teams here tied for second at 3-1 in conference play. All right, as we look at Farmington, when you just look at their 4 conference games, they lost a game to Harrison in which they were kind of blown out. That was kind of a shocker. But other than that, they have 4 players in just the conference games, 4 players that are averaging in double figures in conference matchups. So they are led pretty much by Maddox Teeter. He's a 6'7" junior, and he can really light it up from outside, hit 3 threes in the game against Greenwood. But the other 4 players averaging 15 points a game in conference. Press Taylor, he's just a freshman, 5'11", number 33, averaging 14 points a game. Is 6'6" junior Ethan Kennedy, averaging 11 points a game. Eli Schwartzman, he's a 5'10" junior. Russellville has been playing well as of late. Of course, a big win against the Greenwood on earlier this week, in which that the Cyclones fell behind early, and I'm talking about in the first quarter. They trailed by 6 at the end of that quarter, and at times in the second quarter, 3 different times, they were down by 10, somehow able to come back. Finally took the lead 53-51 in the fourth quarter, won it going away 74-65. That was a huge win, and remember, that's the second win against Greenwood, but the only one of them that counts in conference play. Farmington and Russellville tonight. We're going to take another break. Be back with more. Hopefully your starting lineup's going up. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, as we have an opportunity to visit with Mike Apple. Mike, those cold temperatures make it difficult for agribusiness, but especially for those farm animals. What do we need to do?
You bet. It's getting cold and windy and wet. We got to feed these cattle, keep their body temperature up where they can not only survive but thrive.
The Farmers Co-op, located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H Carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
River Country, KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
Welcome back. Russellville coming off that victory against Greenwood earlier this week. Donovan Villarreal, a career-high 36 points and 15 of 15 from the free throw line in that game. And he's going to be starting tonight, obviously, but not just that. He's leading the team in steals. Cade Smith has been quiet with double figures, if that can happen. I mean, he scored in the last 4 games, conference games. He scored 14 points 3 times and 17 points once. He just seems to show up, and he's the one that hit that 3 against Greenwood that gave Russellville the lead. But, yeah, he seems to show up when needed and score points, just kind of do whatever we need at the time. The other one, Malachi Siner, 11 points in that victory against Greenwood. He was huge in that game. He will get the start. Your starting lineup officially for Russellville looks like this. 6'2 senior, number 2, Donovan Villarreal. Malachi Siner, number 3. He's a 6'4 senior. Cade Smith, the 5'10 senior, number 12. Caleb Campbell, number 21, a 6'2 senior, who's got quite a bit of family who lives up here in Farmington. So they're sitting on the Farmington side. We've already been checking and making sure on that. And KJ Foster for Russellville, number 23, the senior, getting the start tonight for Russellville. Well, Farmington hired Johnny Taylor in 2020 to replace Bo Thompson. He took over as athletic director here at Farmington. Taylor's kind of, say journeyman is a wrong thing because he's got 450 victories in coaching. But when you look at all the different places, and I'm not going to be able to hit all of them, but Wiener, Rosebud, Salem Springs, Cato Hills, Pangburn, Valley Springs, Highland, Star City, all those places and a couple more, actually. He won state championships at Wiener and Rosebud. His son Lane played here at Farmington and then went on to play at the University of North Texas. Coach Taylor himself graduated from Hendrix back in 2000, came up here in June of 2020 to replace Coach Thompson, who is still the AD here, and Coach Taylor in his 5th season here at Farmington. They're going to start off with 5'10 junior number 1 Eli Schwartzman. We talked about him and his three-point shooting prowess. Doesn't just do that, though. He handles the basketball very well, can drive, shoot the 2, averaging double figures in conference play. 6'7 senior number 4 Maddox Teeter. Number 20, a 6'4 junior Ben Rockwell. The freshman starts for them, number 33, Press Taylor, a 5'11 freshman. He's fantastic. And number 34, 6'3 senior Zach Miller. Farmington 17-4 on the season. As we said, 3-1 in conference play. Russellville 15-4 on the season and 2-1 in conference play. We'll take a break. They still haven't done the official starting lineup, so we're still a little ways away. They told us since no JV game, they would be starting right at 6, a couple minutes behind that. That's okay. We're going to take a break and come back with more of your pregame show. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Feltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to 30% off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 30% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
Welcome back. Congratulations to the 8th and 9th grade Lady Whirlwind basketball teams. They defeated Cabot South last night. The 8th and 9th grade boys lost in their matchup, but played really well. They had been blown out by Cabot earlier this year, I think by like 20 or 30 points, and the 9th grade boys especially played them tight. It was tied after 3 quarters, and Russellville lost by 9 going away in that ball game. One programming note, again, look, earlier in the year we were supposed to host Mountain Home, and that's when they were expecting the bad weather, and so they canceled that game and moved it to Tuesday of next week. That has changed also. So Russellville will actually host Mountain Home on Monday night. That's Monday night, and it'll be girls game first, boys game second, all that. It's because they didn't secure enough officials, and I've been asked about that. And I said, well, you got to realize that there were no officials for that Tuesday night. They had already been promised. They figured that out before the season starts, and so they had the officials knew that it was an open date for the 5A West, so they went and scheduled other things, and Russellville just could not secure officials for the 5A West, and so they moved it to Monday night. So Russellville at Cyclone Arena will be hosting Mountain Home on Monday night, and then 1 week from tonight, you need to be at Cyclone Arena if you can. Of course, we'll be there covering it for you, but they're going to be honoring the 1985 state championship team for boys basketball, the only boys basketball team in Russellville boys Cyclone history to win a state championship. We had 1 girls title and 1 boys title. They're honoring that because this is the 40th anniversary of that state championship team coached by Marty Barnes, a team that wasn't supposed to do anything. They had graduated all their guys, were supposed to be rebuilding, and they didn't get the luck of the draw. They ended up beating, I think, top 6 teams all throughout the year, and ended up defeating to win the state championship there in the Pine Bluff. And I was honored to write a story about that, and it was interesting. It was really fun to interview a lot of those guys, and can't wait to see them. That's this Friday night at Cyclone Arena. I think they're going to honor them between the girls and boys games, so get there early, get your seat, and be there to honor the state championship team of 1985, Russellville Cyclones. Russellville getting introduced right now: Donovan Villarreal, Malachi Siner, Cade Smith, Caleb Campbell, KJ Foster, and then they'll do Farmington. We're going to take a 60-second break, if that's okay, Stephen. We'll take a 60-second break. I think they're getting ready to turn the lights out on us to introduce Farmington, and then we'll be back with the tip-off. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
Number 20.
Farmington, a conference matchup for Russellville. It's been a while since that's happened. Got to realize it was back in 2018, January of 2018, when these two teams were conference foes. Russellville swept Farmington that year in 2018, 52-49 and 43-41, close games. In fact, Russellville's last game, 43-41, that was the last win here at Farmington. Farmington swept the year before in 2017. Then after that, Farmington dropped down to 4A. They've moved up to 5A, replacing Greenbrier, who has not dropped down. Greenbrier Panthers actually moved over to the 5A Central. We are ready for action. Both teams getting introduced. Cyclones in their all black, so we switched the scoreboard a little bit tonight to reflect that. And Farmington in white with maroon trim. Russellville in black with maroon and white trim. Russellville just giving the jump ball there to Farmington, and we're underway. Farmington going in the corner, looking up top. Yep, they're going to launch the three from the top of the key. Missed, and a foul called on Russellville, and I wonder if Farmington saw the film and was looking at Russellville, who fouled a three-point shooter 4 times against Siloam Springs. And I thought, here we go again.
Yeah.
That foul called on KJ Foster. And they're shooting 3 free throws, and this is the freshman, 5'11 freshman, Press Taylor. He hit the first free throw. It's the second. Yeah, against Siloam Springs, they had one kid got 4 fouls. I got fouled 4 times on 3-point shots. He went to the line 4 different times to shoot 3 free throws. There was also one time where he was whistled for a flop warning, and then another time he was actually whistled for an offensive foul for kicking his leg out. Taylor made all 3 free throws, so Farmington opens up with a 3-point lead. There's Caleb Campbell in the lane, little turnaround jumper, doesn't get the roll there, and Farmington on the move with the defensive rebound. This is Taylor. Russellville trying to draw some contact there. Kate Smith hit the deck, but there was no foul call on it. Ethan Kennedy, who was not slated to start, is in there. They listed number 20, Rockwell. It was actually Kennedy, who we thought. I was wondering why. Russellville knocks the ball away, and Cade Smith racing to the other end. Layup is good. Even kind of awkward going in there because he was trying to protect the basketball. He went off the correct foot, but almost had to do a Euro hop step there.
And it's just a good shot. Just scooped it up, hit it high off the backboard.
Eli Schwartzman, their point guard, number 1, gets it to Taylor on the right side. He doesn't look like he's 5'11". I think that might have been misleading there. Schwartzman will miss a 3 from the corner, and it goes out of bounds. They average taking 22 3-point shots per game in conference. And get this, they average hitting 6 a game, and that's even with one conference game, their loss to Harrison, hitting just 1 in that ball game. Cyclones will miss a 3 from the top of the key. Caleb Campbell missing that one. Farmington the rebound on the move. At the top is Zach Miller, not really a threat to shoot from the top of the key there. He's mainly there to set screens. He'll dish it off to Taylor on the right side. They go baseline there, catching it and back out. The three-pointer might have been partially blocked. They save it in bounds anyway. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They go inside, lost the handle on it, got it back. Missed shot there. Rebound shot blocked there by Siner. And now Villarreal the rebound. Russellville 2 or 3 block shots on that possession. Donivy all the way with the left hand high off the glass. That one won't go. Farmington has it. Schwartzman, a 2-on-3. He's looking to attack anyway. Gets down too low. Pass knocked away. He got down too low there. Boy, Kate Smith knocked to the floor. There's no call. Russellville picks it up anyway. And going to the basket, we have a blocking foul called on Farmington. KJ Foster will go to the line to shoot 2. Kate Smith was leveled down here at the other end, and there was no whistle. I guess I should be glad that it was no call on either side.
That's on number 23, it looks like, I believe, Kennedy.
Ethan Kennedy averaging 14 points a game, 6'6" junior, picks up the foul. And Russellville shooting 2. KJ Foster 77% from the line. Russellville, very good free throw shooting team. They've turned themselves into that, much better than last year, and they've improved every game. 76% as a team. KJ ties the game with the first free throw here at 3. Second free throw is good. We believe that Farmington and Russellville have only played 4 times in their history, and that was between 2017 and 2018. If they have played other than that, we're not sure. Schwartzman on the drive, missed a wide open layup, and he missed a wide open follow, but chases down an offensive rebound. Will shoot this one from the corner, misses that one, gets his own offensive rebound again. Shortest guy on the floor for Farmington's got 3 offensive rebounds on this possession. But it's like Russellville just left him unguarded.
Yeah, no one coming out there. And, of course, I know those threes take an awkward bounce sometime, but.
Well, the layups there, he was open underneath. He's got to be kicking himself for missing that one. That's got to get in his own head. He'll get up here to Taylor. Press Taylor. Starts the left-handed drive, pulls up, misses the 18-footer off the backboard, and Cade Smith with the rebound. Had it knocked away by Taylor, got it back. KJ Foster from the corner, misses the 3 as it draws the iron. Nobody there but Farmington to get the rebound. Going back the other direction. Russellville leading 4-3. Schwartzman for the Cardinals. Gets it to Taylor at the top of the key. On the right side, that's Maddox Teeter. Bounce pass inside to Kennedy. Kicks it back out. Top of the key. 3-pointer is good there by Maddox Teeter. And that's their first field goal of the game. They have a 2-point lead on the Cyclones. Remember, they hit 3 free throws. And Caleb Campbell trying to answer. That one won't go. They're trying to answer with a 3-pointer there. Farmington has it, leading Russellville by 2. Cyclones trailing 6-4. Inside, kicks it back out. Taylor, top of the key, 3-pointer. They've hit 2 now. And Taylor, who has 6 for them, has given them a 5-point lead. Russellville can't answer once again. Gone cold. Russellville just 1 made field goal here in this first quarter. Inside the drive, lays it off the back of the iron, and that is Ethan Kennedy. And we have a timeout called by Russellville. Coach Chenault has seen enough here as it's an 8-0 run by Farmington. We'll take a break. 3:29 left to play here in the first quarter. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Welcome to the Gene Simple Treats Sugar Dome. Our reigning champ, the Salted Caramel Cupcake, is about to be awarded the belt for most delicious. But wait, what's this? It's the Triple Threat Cupcake from the top row. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champ. The Triple Threat Cupcake. Gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly. So remember Gene Simple Treats by Stovey's on Parkway. They make your life sweeter, even if you can't have sugar, by providing delicious and memorable treats for all occasions.
Farmington had beaten Greenwood by 23 points, but they got beat by Harrison by 21 points. That's kind of the way their games have gone. They lead Russellville here 11-4 early going. The Cyclones making a switch here on that timeout. Zay Williams, number 32, the sophomore, into the game for the Cyclones. Need to find some offense from somewhere. Baseline drive by Donovan Villarreal. A little bit of contact, not enough to warrant the foul. The shot was blocked out of bounds. 18 seconds on the shot clock.
What's hurting Russellville is Farmington's limiting us just to 1 shot.
Zay Williams will pass on the 3, steps inside the 3-point line, rims out there. KJ, the rebound, pump fake in the lane, puts it up and in. KJ Foster's got 4, and that stops the 8-0 run by the Cardinals.
Good offensive rebound by Foster.
Schwartzman will use the screen, try to dump it inside. It goes off the hands of Siner. That's good luck there for Farmington because Rockwell was not open. He was double teamed. Schwartzman was trying to force it in there anyway. 11-6 our score. Farmington with the lead. They'll get it inbounds and then out of bounds. Ethan Kennedy, it was a bad pass. He tried to reach in and grab it, and it just went completely out of bounds. Couldn't control it. If he stepped to the pass, he would have stepped out of bounds. Villarreal double team. They get it to KJ, who was open in the corner but passed on the 3. Zay Williams at the top. They give him some space, and he'll hit the 3. They don't have film on him. He just joined the varsity in January. Been playing JV and been lighting it up. They gave him a lot of space there, and Williams' 3 cuts the Farmington lead to 2. Shot knocked away there by Siner. That wasn't a shot. It was a steal there by Malachi, who's second in steals. Zay Williams, they leave him open on the drive right down the middle of the lane. Missed the layup. It's tipped out straight to Donovan Villarreal. Jump stop in the lane by Donnie V. His floater is good. Donnie V's got a bucket. Russellville has an 7-0 run. And now Coach Taylor wants to take a timeout for Farmington. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
We're all tied at 11. Russellville on a 7-0 run. That shot by Donnie V prompted the timeout by Farmington. So far, their 8-0 run, our 7-0 run, and we're just knotted up at 11. I got to tell you, I didn't have a good feeling when they went on that 8-0 run. I thought, oh no, here we go.
Well, the last two times Russellville's come down, they found that open in the middle, wide open. So some good shots at the basket.
Schwartzman's going to lob it inside. Tried to go for the alley-oop. Rockwell caught it. And they're going to call a foul on the inside as much as they've allowed. That is pretty ticky-tack there to call that on Malachi. They tried the alley-oop, and Rockwell caught it. He wasn't able to shoot it. And he tried to feed it right back inside. That's what got the foul call. The free throw is no good. And this is Maddox Teeter shooting two. Yeah, I think Cade Smith wants to have a word. He's hit the deck 3 times with no call, and then they call that one there on the shot. He hits the second free throw. He makes 1 of 2. He's got 4. He gives Farmington a 1-point lead, and they're going to bring in Zach Miller. And they are all over Villarreal. If they only watch one game on Russellville, I guarantee it was the Greenwood game when he scored 36, because even without the basketball, they are all over him. They set a screen. He'll give it back to KJ Foster, who misses the 3. Rebound underneath. This is Zach Miller for Farmington. Yeah, Donnie V's not going to get any open looks without some help setting some screens for him. They go inside. Drop step's not there. Turnaround baby hook shot won't go. Donnie V crashes in to get the rebound for Russellville. In the front court, the Cyclones trail 12-11. Villarreal gets it to Zay Williams. They leave him open right side. He hits a 3. We could say career high. That's a career high for him, 6 points. And
he was wide open on that point.
When you're going to double team a guy, somebody's going to be open, and the Cyclones lead it by 2. Schwartzman will tie it, kissing it off the glass. Already, they have tried 3 shots off the glass. That's the first one that's got in. That's a lost art. Here's a drive by Zay Williams, drive and a double team, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it'll belong to Russellville. It stays with the Cyclones here with 28 seconds on the shot clock. Substitutions coming in for Farmington. Number 5, Keaton Roberts, 6'2" senior. They substitute a lot more than Russellville does. A lot deeper team, Farmington. Williams, drive to the free throw line. Cade Smith, left side three-pointer. Little flat on that shot. Tipped out a couple times. Zay Williams. Siner and KJ kept that alive for Russellville. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cyclones had to save it. A bad pass, and they had to save it before it went back court. Nice job by Donovan Villarreal. Donnie V picks up an errant pass again, and this time at the top takes it left side of the lane. Euro step off the glass and in. And Donnie V's got 4, and Russellville has a 2-point lead. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Farmington with it. This is Press Taylor, guarded by Villarreal, way out up top. They'll take it right side to the right elbow, turn around and shot. Oh, man, it's knocked away there by Cade Smith, who thought he got all ball because he knocked the ball away. And are they talking about? I think they're talking about whether or not it was a shot or not. They're saying it was a pass with 2 seconds left. Come on, that's tough. And it's Cade Smith that's been knocked to the floor 2 different times. Russellville's upset about that. Farmington's upset because they think he was shooting foul. And they're saying he was trying to pass it. His back was to the basket, and they're saying he was jumping up to pass it.
Well, that's a bad call.
Yeah, it was tough on Cade because it looked like he got all ball. It was help defense is what he was doing. 3 fouls on the Cyclones, 1 on Farmington. Inbounds pass, they get an open look from 3. They airball it. Siner with the rebound. We've come to the end of the first quarter. Cyclones fell behind 11-7, but they lead it after 1, 16-14. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Cyclones leading it by 2 here, 16-14, getting ready to start the second quarter. Russellville in the first quarter led by Zay Williams with 6 points, 4 points for KJ Foster and Donovan Villarreal. Farmington led by Press Taylor. He has 6 and 4 points for Maddox Teeter, 2 for Kennedy and 2 for Schwartzman. It will be Farmington basketball to start the second quarter. Nobody really in foul trouble. They did call more fouls on Russellville, 3 on Russellville, 1 on Farmington, but nobody with more than 1 for the Cyclones. KJ, Cade Smith, and Malachi Siner is the one who committed the foul. Schwartzman gets the inbounds pass right at the midcourt stripe. We're at Farmington High School here for this road game of the 5A West. Siner trying to deny the pass. It's outside the lane. They do get it inside. They feed it in the corner to Taylor. Taylor's 3 will miss. Rebound tipped by Kennedy and controlled by Farmington. They'll get it right side. Taylor will pass on the 3 this time. No look pass underneath. It goes off the hands of Rockwell, and he was wide open underneath, but he was not expecting the pass. He was looking. He thought the pass on the no-look pass was going over the left wing.
What I like about Russellville in that first quarter, they were attacking the baskets, got some good looks underneath the basket, and was able to score.
Here's Zay Williams on the drive and hangs on the rim and falls out. I thought that was going through. I can't believe that one didn't go in. Good job by Zay, but ball didn't go through. Ball tipped out. Schwartzman has it for Farmington near the top of the key.
Another good look by Russellville underneath.
On the road, those got to go in for you. We need those. Schwartzman misses the 3 from the right side. Siner, good position there on Kennedy. And Russellville has it, leading by 2. KJ Foster all the way off the glass. He's got 6. Russellville leads it by 4 here, 18-14. They try to answer with a 3, and they do. Maddox Teeter, his second 3 of the game. You know, they averaged 6 made a game, but you got to look, when they played Siloam, they hit 12 threes in their victory against Siloam Springs. So that'll help your average out. When you hit 1 against Harrison, lose by 20, you hit 12 against Siloam. Cyclones have it, leading by 1. KJ Foster was open, but passed on the 3 there. Zay will use the screen, steps inside the free throw line. Missed that one. A little bit of contact there. He had to go to a knee there. Regain it. They're going to try to answer with another 3, and this time they airballed it. That was a little bit out of Teeter's range, I think. He was open. He could have taken one more dribble and stepped into that shot. Airballed it there. More substitutions for Farmington. They played 9 players in that first quarter. They're just circling in and out. Cyclones counter with Caleb Campbell. And he gives Zay Williams a breather. Donnie V running the point for the Cyclones. Coming off a screen is Cade Smith, but will not get the pass. Villarreal, right side. And he threw it way into the corner. Chased down by Farmington. Miscommunication there for the Cyclones on the offensive side. Inside with a bounce pass. Taylor out, spotting up for 3, and misses from the left side on that 3-pointer. And we got a whistle and a foul called on Ben Rockwell, who pushed KJ Foster underneath. And That's their second foul of the game. First one here this second quarter.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious coming from the backside of KJ.
Yeah, he tried to tip it to his teammate, and he did, but he made contact there. Pulled up from the right elbow. KJ Foster's got 8, hitting the 15-footer. Anybody listening to the radio, if you don't know, you hear commentators say right elbow, left elbow. That's like right at the corner there of the free throw line where it meets the lane. And that's where KJ just picked up his 8th point. He gives the Cyclones a 3-point lead. They go inside to Kennedy, mishandled it, got it back, missed from inside. Malachi Siner came off of him to grab the defensive board. Villarreal in the front court will stop on the left side, still with his dribble, takes it baseline. Nice feed underneath. They came with the double team. He got it to Siner. Malachi gets the bucket. And I say this a lot. When they double team, you can pass to where the double team's coming from. That's where the guy is. It's wide open.
A little bit of talking going on between Farmington's coach and one of his players. Didn't look too friendly right there.
Yeah, they call timeout. We're going to take a quick break. Russellville leading 22-17. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
You know, when you're scheming against a team, you can try to take away something from them. They're trying to take away Donovan Villarreal, and he's only got 4 points. The problem is you double team somebody, somebody's going to be open. And Donnie V's a good enough passer. He just found Siner there for that layup, and Russellville leads it by 5.
Well, he's found Malachi, and he's also found Foster underneath the basket. And Foster's doing a good job getting open in that lane and being able to knock down some shots.
Well, the thing about Villarreal, he scores 36 points against Greenwood. It was not because he was hogging the basketball. Far from it. He doesn't do that. He'll slash to the basket. He creates for himself. He creates for his teammates. You get 5 timeouts in a game. Farmington just took their second. They have 3 left. Russellville has taken 1 in the first quarter. They have 1 left. We got 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. A 3-point try by Sam Kirkman. He hits. Boy, everybody that comes off that bench can hit a 3. They've now gone 11 deep. That's the first time he's been in the game. First time he touches the basketball, he hits a 3. That's what they do. They can erase leads quickly by doing that. We got a foul called on Farmington. This will be on Press Taylor. I sure hope so. That's the guy we need to get in foul trouble, the 5'11 freshman. I still kind of chuckle at that. I've been calling him 5'11. I don't think he's 5'11, but he's got 6 points for them.
Even up here, he doesn't look 5'11.
Yeah. And he may not be the best freshman we see tonight. Farmington's got a freshman girl who's unbelievable. The Cyclones have it, leading by 2 after that 3-pointer by the Cardinals. Villarreal, step back. He'll drive left side, double team, ball knocked away, and Farmington has it on the floor. And now we get a whistle and a foul as Siner was diving for it. He dove into Kirkman, and that's number 2 on Malachi. You hate that one, getting a second one there, because now Coach Chenault's got to think about this one, having Malachi with 2 fouls. He could play the rest of this quarter. You just got to be very careful. You don't want to pick up 3 here. Schwartzman on the drive, caught there by Cade Smith. Spin move, they lost the handle on it. That could have been a double dribble or a walk. Either way, it's going to be out of bounds as Maddox Teeter, I think he knocked it away from himself, basically.
You know, that was a good play by Smith, making him turn and kind of get out of rhythm a little bit.
As Roberts comes in, immediately runs right at Donovan Villarreal, who's not even involved in the play right there. That's what I'm saying. You can see they are all over him, not even really facing the basketball. Caleb Campbell looking for the post up. It's not there. Donovan posting up at the high post outside the lane. Gets it there, gets it to Malachi. Malachi from 14 misses that one. Villarreal the rebound, puts it up and in. They had Donnie V blocked out, but they didn't go for the ball. They were crouched down, blocked out. If the Farmington player would have been standing up, that ball would have hit him in the face. It came straight to the chest of Donnie V. He caught it and hit the putback. Schwartzman lost it going up, somehow gathered it, and hit his second shot off the glass.
They like using that backboard. I watched them in the pregame. They shoot a lot of shots like that.
Cyclones lead it by 2. Foster will miss that one from outside. He had his foot on the three-point line. Would not have been a three-pointer. Here comes Farmington. They can tie it with a bucket here. Inside, nice pass there by Taylor. And Zach Miller ties the game at 24. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Signer outside the three-point line in the corner for the Cyclones. Gets it to K.J. Foster. Caleb Campbell open left side, misses the three there. Rebound tipped by Schwartzman a couple times. They have it on a 2-on-1. Schwartzman stop and go, dribbled it off his foot. He was trying to make a move on Donnie V and just, took his eye off the basketball maybe. I don't think he got intimidated or anything like that, but something happened.
It looked like he turned his head and got his eye off the ball, and it hit him right on the foot.
Yeah, he had his teammate a little bit behind him to his left. Donnie V was right in front of him. The Cyclones and the Cardinals tied here at 24 with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in the first half. Zay Williams is back in the game. He has it on the right side now. Started to back his way in. Back out behind the three-point line. I tell you, they are all over Villarreal. K.J. Foster, three-pointer missed there. They get the rebound. This is Zach Miller. He'll let it clear out and get it to Taylor. Press Taylor in the front court. Backs in against Donnie V, back out. Taylor has it. They'll use a screen. KJ now on him. Feeds it along the baseline. Double team. They'll kick it back out. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 2:05 left to go in the first half. Taylor has it. Turns around, looks at his coach, Coach Taylor, see if they're changing the play. 11 seconds to shoot. He'll launch one from the three-point line and hit his second three of the game, and Farmington has taken back the lead. They lead at 27-24. Villarreal, the drive. He draws everybody to him. KJ was open but passed on the three there. Williams lost it. It was knocked out of bounds by Farmington. 1:35 left to play here in the first half. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Russellville, if they're going to win this game, they've got to get some of those shots from the outside falling, because Farmington's going to let them have it. They are converging on Donnie anytime he drives. Russellville trailing by 3. Inbounds pass comes to Signer. Mishandled it, got it back, and went up with it amongst 3 players and drew the foul.
Oh, they said it's on.
Okay. It's on Miller. You said it's on the floor, is what they said? Okay, that's on Zach Miller, his first. Team's third.
I thought he was shooting.
Yeah, I thought so too. But Russellville will get it anyway after the foul. Villarreal will back off a little bit on the right wing. Signer with it. Here comes the double team. Can't find it. Needs some help. Steps through the double team. KJ has it in the middle lane. Open was Williams, taking it baseline on the drive, and he's fouled from behind.
That's a good drive by Williams.
Yeah, Coach Taylor, to his credit, he was not griping about the call. He was applauding the fact that they fouled Williams hard enough not to make the shot. And Zay going to the free throw line for just the second time in his high school career. It's that one. He's got 7 tonight. .115 left to play here in the first half. Awaiting the second free throw from Zay Williams. Yeah, again, they don't have film on him. They don't know he's a really good free throw shooter. he's perfect this season. Cyclones within 1. 1:10 left in the first half. Taylor by himself. Now picked up at the top of the key in the corner. 3-point try is an air ball. They get the rebound though. 19 seconds on the shot clock in the lane. Shot up and in. That's tough to get rebounds when they're going to airball it. And that was Ben Rockwell, I believe. They got the bucket. KJ draws a double team on the drive. Knocked away, stolen by Farmington. They lead it by 3 on the move. Taylor feeds along the baseline. Shot up and in. Russellville tried to draw the charge. They didn't get the call.
I think there was 2 missed calls on that play.
It's a 5-point lead for the Cardinals. Shot clock is off. We're in the final 30 seconds of the first half. Zay Williams gets it to K.J. Foster. He'll hand it off to Villarreal. 16 seconds left. They started with a double team. They back off. Spin move. He'll throw it up and draw the foul. He had Signer underneath the basket but couldn't see him, and Donnie took a pretty good lick and went down hard there. 7.6 seconds left. That foul is the second on Zach Miller. That's not who we need in foul trouble, though, but we'll take what we can get. Donnie going to the free throw line to shoot 2. He misses that one. Well, he's 15 of 15 against Greenwood on Tuesday night. We can forgive that. Second free throw by Villarreal. It's that one. He's got 7. Taylor in the front court with 4 seconds to shoot. He'll take a baseline, lost the handle on it, has dribbled it off of Signer's foot is what they say. We show 0, but it's actually 1.7 seconds left. So just enough time for a catch and shoot. They're going to get another shooter in. And Schwartzman, actually the trigger man, their point guard. They want him to inbound it right in front of the Cyclone bench, and Zay Williams guarding the basketball. They're making it tough for them to get it in. They do get it in left side on the buzzer, missed the 3, and we've come to the end of the first half. Cyclones trail at 31-27 after one half. We'll take a break, come back with your halftime show. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience at the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On February 6th, our College of Business and Economic Development will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in ag-ri, pre-vet, tourism, and business, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focus days.
Normally at this time we'd be talking to you about scores from around the conference, and we're going to try to give you some updates, but realize everybody else is playing girls game tonight. So we are showing you the boys conference, and know that the boys games, everybody else in the conference will be coming up at 7:30, but Harrison is at Van Buren tonight. Silo Springs visits Greenwood. Mountain Home traveling to Alma. This tonight, a battle for second place as both teams are 3-1 in the conference. Harrison all alone at the top, undefeated at 4-0. It's going to be a quick turnaround for the Cyclones as they'll host Mountain Home on Monday night. Once again, that game's been moved to Monday night. It was rescheduled for Tuesday. Now it's been moved to Monday. Mountain Home 0-4 taking on Alma tonight at Alma, who is 2-2. Greenwood, who just got handed a loss by Russellville. The two teams that beat Greenwood are here tonight, Farmington and the Cyclones. They are tied for fourth place with Alma at 2-2. Silent Springs and Van Buren each at 1 and 3. Once again, we'll try to get some scores to pass along to you, but the girls' games will be going on right now. And really the only thing that kind of interesting is the Mountain Home Alma game, and seeing how the Lady Bombers, after being crushed by Farmington on Tuesday night, see how they respond to face a very good, scrappy Alma team who defeated the Lady Cyclones there at Airedale Arena. Do want to tell you that the state tournament this year is going to be hosted at Paragould, Arkansas by Greene County Tech. They beat out Hot Springs, Russellville, and Alma, who had also put bids on it. And so hopefully we'll be chasing some teams over there on the other side of the state, as Greene County Tech will be hosting. Of course, all the state finals will be at Hot Springs, as always. Don't forget, Friday night at Cyclone Arena, we'll be honoring the 1985 state championship team, the only team to win a boys state championship. 40th anniversary there. That'll be on Friday night between the girls game and the boys game at Cyclone Arena. Russellville trailing at halftime, 31-27. We'll take a break, come back with stats of the first half. And this is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, as we have an opportunity to visit with Mike Apple. Mike, those cold temperatures make it difficult for agribusiness, but especially for those farm animals. What do we need to do?
You bet. It's getting cold and windy and wet. We got to feed these cattle, keep their body temperature up where they can not only survive but thrive.
The Farmers Co-op, located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. We're at the half. Mickey Duval, Aaron Duval with you. The Cyclones trailing by a score of 31-27 against Farmington. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, my thoughts on the first half is there's been some calls that didn't go Russellville's way. It looked like we were picking up a couple of charges there, fouls against Farmington, but just didn't go our way. We've got to get some scoring on the outside. They're sticking to Donnie V like glue. They're not going to let him take a long shot. Now, he's able to drive. He's able to get some shots underneath. But we've got to get some scoring from that outside. And I'm not talking about threes only. I'm talking about 10 to 15 feet. Farmington seems like a team that we can drive on, though. That they're just not protecting that lane. They shot 15 threes, made 5. They're 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. We've only shot 8 threes, made 2 of them, and we're 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. So we've got to pick up our outside scoring.
KJ and Zay Williams leading the Cyclones with 8 points each. Donovan Villarreal with 7. Malachi Siner with 2. Siner also with 2 fouls. He's the only Cyclone with more than 1 foul. For Farmington, Maddox, Teeter, and Press Taylor each with 9 points. 4 points for Schwartzman, 3 for Sam Kirkman, and then 2 points each for Miller, Rockwell, and Kennedy. But it just seems you really don't want them to catch fire because they are getting some open looks from the outside. They are all tall and can shoot the 3. Almost look like Kentucky's teams that can do that. We're at the half. Cyclones trailing by 4. We'll take one more break and be back with the second half. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Feltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to 30% off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 30% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Back here at Farmington, the Cyclones trailing by 4. Russellville will have the basketball to start the second half. It's going to be the original starting 5 for the Cyclones. Villarreal, Siner, Smith, Campbell, and Foster. And we believe it's going to be the same. I'm looking at the Farmington Cardinals. Same for them. Schwartzman, Teeter, Kennedy, Taylor, and Miller. Russellville trailing 31-27 again. KJ Foster, Zay Williams, each with 8 points in that first half, even with them trying to shut down Donnie V. He had 7 points in the first half. Cade Smith at the top of the key without a dribble. Gets it to Caleb Campbell, who's got a lot of family living up in this area, and they've come here and sitting on the Russellville side supporting him. And even though they got ties to Farmington 1, I think assistant principal here is even sitting on our side, who's a cousin of his. KJ Foster backing it back out for the Cyclones with 7 seconds to shoot. He's going to drive, a double teamed, and they're going to tie him up. That's fine. I mean, I hate to turn the ball over, but I'd rather have them tie us up than get the shot clock violation because there was 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, and when he went in there, they had 3 surround him, so there's really no place to go.
I don't think he was expecting them to collapse and double team, triple team him. I think he thought he was going to get one-on-one. Schwartzman will miss the top of the key 3-pointer. They had the rebound. It was knocked away by KJ, but they get it back. Schwartzman on the drive feeds it wide open underneath the Kennedy. Just breakdown in the defense, but that happens when they get rebounds like that. And it's a 6-point lead for Farmington. I believe this is the largest lead of the game. Caleb got his man up in the air, did not drive around him, just got to the free throw line. Campbell at the top. Villarreal will use a screen set by Malachi. Pick and roll. They didn't go with him. They just stayed a double team on Villarreal. Here's a drive by KJ. Shot rolls off the iron. He hits the deck. Farmington with the rebound, leading by 6, looking to build on it. Cyclones need a stop here. Press Taylor 3-pointer. That's good, and now they have opened it up here with that 3. He's got 12, and Russellville calling timeout, trailing by 9. Their largest deficit, 36-27, and the Cyclones want to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Cyclones trailing here by 9. 6:31 left to play in the third. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
You mentioned earlier they must have the highest paid coaching staff in the state. Their coach wearing a suit, and he's got 5 assistants over there, all in suits. This looks like college, doesn't it?
It looks like a college bench over there with all those players. And
yeah, all the way down. They don't have enough room for anybody else over there. Farmington leading the Cyclones 36-27. Here's a three-pointer knocked down by Cade Smith. I was not sure if they were going to give him the three or not. He was awfully close to that line. But Cade's first basket of the game, we talked about that in pregame. He seems to show up when you need him. They had built up a 9-point lead, and that shuts down their run, at least momentarily. Now let's get a defensive stop here. Russellville trailing by 6. Schwartzman. Taylor posting up against Donovan Villarreal in the lane, looking to feed it all the way. Does on the baseline. They'll hit the 15-foot jumper there by Kennedy. He's got 6. But, hey, it's almost like a win if you force them to shoot 15 and out because they've been getting so many shots from inside the lane. Cyclones trailing here by 8. Coming off a screen is Zay Williams. Got the pass from Campbell on the drive. It's knocked away from behind. He had beaten press Taylor. Taylor wrapped around his hand and knocked it away as it goes out of bounds. And Campbell having to chase it down there as it went through the alley there. 5:37 left to play here in the third. Russellville trailing by 8. Villarreal. It's amazing he even gets the basketball as much as they're double teaming. They double team there and they get the steal. Pass ahead to Taylor and layup is good. It's a 10-point lead there as Taylor has 14. Campbell will launch one from the top of the key. Short. Villarreal the rebound. Took it off the rim. An extra possession for Russellville. Nice drive there by Zay Williams feeding Malachi for the layup.
Oh, that was a great one. He wasn't going to be able to get that shot off. Malachi was open.
Yeah, Zay drew 2 people to him, and they thought he was going up for it. He never actually left the ground. Signer was coming in there from the baseline. 40-32, Farmington with the lead. They've killed some time on this drive. Schwartzman on the drive, though, fed it to a wide-open Miller coming down the middle of the lane. You know, they're not one to use their size to post up, but they can crash through the lane like that. That's why I say if they're taking 15-footers, it feels good, but they can hit those too. It's a 10-point lead for Farmington. Just the second time it's been at double digits. Villarreal gets it to Campbell. Left side three-pointer rattles home for Caleb. Caleb and Cade each with threes, trying to keep Russellville close. The Cyclones trailing by 7, 42-35. They set a screen. They knock a Cyclone to the deck. They hit a three-pointer. Well, we're hitting the deck a lot, and they're not calling it on a screen play there. And they do get the three-pointer by Schwartzman. He's got 7. And they're back up by 10 once again. Villarreal with the pick and roll. Pass a little bit behind Malachi, and a turnover goes over the Cardinals. Russellville just seems out of sync here a little bit in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're getting too many easy shots underneath the basket. We've got to tighten up the defense.
That's not but I was talking about the offensive side. It just doesn't seem like we're there. Three-pointer there by Schwartzman. There was nothing we could do on that one.
That's 3 in a row. They'll miss the 4th one.
48-35. They lead it by 13. Step back 3 by Zay Williams is good. Cyclones with 3 threes here in the third quarter by 3 different players, but they still find themselves down 10 points because Farmington's offense is a juggernaut. They're hitting the layups, they're hitting 15-footers, they're hitting three-pointers. Just weather the storm on the drive. Shot blocked there, but they get it back. Shot from 10 feet is no good. Tipped around, another rebound for Farmington, and we'll get a foul called. They call this a shooting foul. This is going to be a foul on the Cyclones, and we'll see who it's called on.
Man, it looked like a rebound foul.
It's on Zay Williams here, his first, and the team's first, and it'll send Kennedy to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's got 6 points, averaging 14 points a game. Hits the free throw. I say when he's averaging that in conference. It's 11-point lead for Farmington. 2:38 left to play here in the third quarter. KJ Foster will check in for the Cyclones, replacing Cade Smith.
And Ben Rockwell, also for the Cyclones.
And they're doing everything right on the offensive side. They've hit every kind of two-pointer, three-pointer, free throws, and they have built up a 12-point lead. They led by 4 at the half. They lead Russellville here by 12, 50-38. There's a turnover for Russellville. Trying to go the pass down low, and a double team there. Schwartzman in the front court. Trying to draw some contact there. We do get a foul called on Zay Williams. That'll be his second, the team's second.
A little touch foul, and I guess Farmington's not touching us because they're not getting fouls called on them.
KJ Foster will check out. Kate Smith back in. Zay Williams knocks it out of bounds. Oh, and he knocked it out of bounds, and it hit Kirkman, who was the one inbounding, and he was still standing out of bounds.
Yes.
Yeah, that should be our basketball. Off the inbounds pass, the guy throwing the basketball, it hit him when it came back out. Unless there's a rule that he has to step in before he's live. They're going to go to Kennedy, who's outside the lane, working one-on-one against Malachi. Now in the lane, back to the baseline. The pass on the drive, knocked away there by Siner. Here come the Cyclones. Siner with another steal. Kate Smith, the layup rolls off the iron, tipped around a couple times. Kate Smith flying in, trying to keep it alive for Russellville. There's a scramble for the basketball. Farmington gets it ahead to Press Taylor, and the freshman has another 2 points. It's a 14-point lead. Deflected pass in the front court, picked up by Russellville, though. No turnover. 16 points for Taylor. He's been a one-man wrecking crew there for Farmington, and they lead it by 14 points. A little push there on Donnie V. They're letting that one go. And are they going to call a walk? I think that's the wrong call. They called a walk on Donnie V. He kept his pivot foot, and I don't think that was a travel. It'll look like a travel. You can actually keep your pivot foot and pick it up. You can actually pick up your pivot foot as long as you shoot or pass. Donnie V shot it. But to be honest with you, I thought they missed a push there ahead of time. 14-point lead for Farmington. They have the basketball. 1:10 left to play here in the third quarter. This has been all Farmington in this quarter. Feeds it underneath, and a layup there by Rockwell. He had something to say about it afterwards. And a 16-point lead for Farmington. Campbell to Foster in the corner. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. KJ with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to Malachi, and we got a shot up, no good. And Farmington has committed their first foul of the second half with 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter. I was getting ready to say they didn't commit a foul in the entire third quarter, but can't say that now. Kennedy picks up his second. Malachi going to the line to shoot two. Malachi 63% on the season. Will miss the first. He's got 4 points tonight. And in the game for the first time for the Cyclones will be number 4, Elias Zapian, the senior. He'll replace Caleb Campbell. It's been disaster third quarter for the Cyclones. And they scored 9 points, but they trailed by 4 at the half. And after that free throw, the Cyclones, they get a little closer, but they trail by 15 now. Pressure in the backcourt. Bothers Farmington a little bit, but the shot clock is off. Schwartzman has it in the front court for the Cardinals. They're trying to hold it for one shot. Russellville was close enough to start a count, but they back off a little bit. 14 seconds to shoot. Schwartzman still with it with 7 seconds. Will drive, 10-footer is good. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Zapian gets it. He'll launch it from beyond half court and miss that one. We've come to the end of the third quarter, thankfully. The Cyclones trail it here 56-39. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
KCJC Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC and EAB Media Group radio station.
It's a big week for the Cyclones next week. They will host Mountain Home on Monday and then Harrison on Friday. Once again, honoring the 1985 state championship team on Friday and Mountain Home on Monday. That's a reschedule of a reschedule. The game was initially for the first Friday of conference season. That ice storm, Russellville moved it to the 29th. And now we have a foul called on who? Donnie V. Off the inbounds pass. No time is run off the clock. They just called Villarreal for a foul.
Wow.
I don't know if he was shielding or what the call was there, but Russellville is supposed to get the ball to start start the fourth quarter, and they get whistled for the foul and the turnover. There's a pull-up shot there by Schwartzman off the glass. He's good at that. I think he's now 3 of 5 from shots off the glass, and it's 58-39, and Farmington looking like they're getting ready to run away with this ball game, leading by 19. It was back and forth in the first half, and Russellville trailed by 4 at halftime, and it's been all Farmington ever since. Signer missing the turnaround. The Cardinals with it. Farmington running some time off the clock. Can't do too much because there's 20 seconds left. Their coach talking to the 4 players underneath, now 15 seconds, and they're dribbling around the half-court circle here. Schwartzman waiting, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, still waiting. He nods his head, says go. They'll take it left side on the drive, and whistle and a foul called on Russellville. They got us up in the air, I guess. Came down. Cade Smith picks up his second. That's number 2 on the Cyclones. Two players for Farmington crashed into each other, but they do get the inbounds pass. I was curious what that last play was all about, wasting the time off the clock and then driving, and they were lucky to be bailed out with a foul because we had Schwartzman triple teamed, and he darn near turned the ball over. There's a drive inside, left-handed shot from the right side. Keegan Roberts has his first bucket of the game, and they lead at 60-39, a 21-point lead for the Cardinals. Cyclones just 8 points here in the second half, and Donnie V will miss the shot from the inside, and Russellville just a little bit off their game right now.
They are.
Yeah, shots not going, getting a little frustrated. They'll throw it in the corner. Taylor misses the 3 there. And rebound tipped by Foster. Villarreal with it. They'll get in the front court. KJ from the corner, wide open, hits the 3. That's the first 3 for KJ Foster. He's got 11 points, and Farmington turns the basketball over. Goes to Cade Smith. Here's Zay Williams, left side. He'll attack at baseline. Pump fake, puts it up, and no good on the shot. Draws the foul, and he is still on the floor. A little bit of pain there. 11 points for KJ Foster, I said, on that last 3-point shot. He is averaging just over 10 points a game. Zay Williams going to the line to shoot 2, but he's struggling a little bit, and that's the first foul called on Kirkman. The first foul called on Farmington here in the fourth quarter, and the second foul called on the Cardinals here in the second half. Again, colors night here for Farmington. So they flip the games with the boys playing first. We'll have girls action after this. So again, trying to get some updates for you from other games. Realize they're girls games.
I know this has been a rough game for the Cyclones so far, but I'm impressed with Williams tonight.
Yeah, he's
not only shooting, but when he drives the ball, going for the basket.
He hit 1 of 2 there. He's got a career high 12 points. And I think his previous career high was 3 or 4. And in the game for the Cyclones, number 5, Marcellus Olson. Farmington handed it off to Schwartzman, and Russellville will back off him. Olson out to challenge. Way away from the basket. On the drive, throws it to the free throw line. There's Rockwell, hits the 15-footer. They're getting so many open looks with the way they're working their offense, and open looks from the lane, and it's working. And they're hounding Donnie V, who has not scored here in the second half, but even without the basketball, they're closely guarding him. Williams missing a 3 from the left side. They get the rebound. 62-43, the Cyclones trailing here with 5 minutes left to play here in the ballgame. How did this team lose to Harrison by over 20 points? Well, they hit 1 3 in the game. That had to have something to do with it. And running some time off the clock. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Gets down, turnaround jumper, and Schwartzman gets the shooter's bounce. That's when you know you're living right, when you can do that. He's got 16 points. And they're just milking the clock down and then scoring with less than 10 on the shot clock. Villarreal with it. On the left side, guarded by Roberts. They'll set the screen there. To the free throw line. Can't get the open look there. KJ Foster on the drive, beat his man, missed the shot. Signer the follow. Malachi Signer has the bucket. Now we have a timeout called by the Cyclones. 4:06 left to play here in the basketball game. The Cyclones, though, trailing by 19, 64-45. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefit. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
64-45. The Cyclones trailing here with 4:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. Russellville led at the end of one quarter, 16-14. It was back and forth in that second quarter. Farmington took a 4-point lead at halftime, and it's been all Farmington ever since. 8 points scored by the Cyclones in the third quarter, 6 points here in the fourth. It's been all Farmington. They have doubled their score since halftime. They had 31 points at halftime, 64 now for the game.
I know one thing that's really hurt us is, again, the good defense that Farmington is playing against Donnie V. He's just not able to get any shots from the outside, and we can see what a factor that is when he's not able to score from the outside, and they're doing a good job. Give them credit. But at the same time, I'm going to have to say there's been some calls going against the Cyclones. You kind of have to look at their head sideways, wonder about them.
Yeah, they don't need the odd calls. They've had a few. And they go back to Cade Smith getting knocked down to the floor 3 times in the first quarter with no calls, and that's fine. I'm saying they haven't needed it here in the second half. Everything they've thrown up has been in there, milking the clock down and somehow getting shots to go with less than 10 seconds on the shot clock. That's what they have here. 11 seconds left on the shot clock, and they call timeout because they were getting ready to get a 5-second count. They had no dribble, and Russellville had double-teamed the guard out there on the wing. It's a 30-second timeout called by Farmington, so we're going to keep it right here because we're about a third of the way into it. 2 timeouts left for both teams. We have girls action coming up, and that fantastic Farmington team that has won back-to-back 4A state championships, and all they've done is come into 5A, and they beat the defending state champions, Greenwood Lady Bulldogs, on Greenwood's floor by 26 points. That's all they did. And then they beat who we thought was probably the best team returning in our conference, Mountain Home, by more than 20 points. The Lady Cyclones have a tough task ahead of them here against Farmington coming up after this boys' game. They'll inbound it. They're going to say along the baseline? No, it should be out on the wing. It is out on the wing with 11 seconds on the shot clock. They'll get it inbounds to Presley Taylor. Press Taylor. It's on the right side. Jump stop in the lane. Kicks it back out. Schwartzman passes on the 3. Drives inside. Little floater from 10. Hey, they missed one. And Siner gets the rebound for the Cyclones. 3.5 to go. Russellville trailing by 19. Cade Smith on the attack. Nice feed underneath to Siner. Missed the shot there. Cade was hitting them out there. Seems to be okay. Inadvertent there on the drive. Double teamed in the backcourt. Farmington gets it in the front court now. Feeds it along the baseline there. Lost it going up. Whistle foul called on Russellville. I'm going to say it's a shooting foul, and I think this is going to be on Caleb Campbell. Or no, it's going to be on KJ. And that is his second. And it will send Zach Miller to the line to shoot 2. His first trip to the line. He's got 4 points tonight. 3:14 left to play in the game. First free throw is no good.
Entering for the Cyclones will be Zane Williams, replacing Malachi Siner.
They missed them both. Rebound tipped out, and Zay Williams has it for the Cyclones. Zay inside the free throw line. Kind of lost it going up. Somehow got the shot up. It rolled around and off the iron. Russellville trying to tie him up in the back court. Didn't get the whistle. In the front court, Farmington with it. 3-pointer on the way. Short as it hits the iron. KJ Foster the rebound for the Cyclones. Under 3 minutes to go here. Russellville trailing by 19. Cyclones going to fall to 3-2 in conference, and they'll fall to 3rd place behind Farmington, who will remain in 2nd. 3-pointer missed by Campbell. And we don't know about Harrison. They should win tonight. They're undefeated coming into the game, but again, that'll be undefeated, and Russellville will get a look at them a week from tonight at home. Farmington with it. Taylor has it on the right wing. Gets it back to Schwartzman with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Quick pass down low. Not there. 14 seconds to shoot. Taylor way away from the basket, working against Siner. Shoots it from 15 and hits. 66-45. Taylor got that. Boy, I just hate it that he's a freshman. We're going to have to see him for a long time. 18 points for him. Zay Williams will miss the 3 for the Cyclones. Under 2 minutes to go. Cyclones trailing by 21 points. And Farmington missing a 3 from the right side. Villarreal in transition after getting the rebound. A little bit behind Malachi. Cyclones just a little bit out of sync in this second half, and they got away from them early. We got a foul called on the Cyclones, and this is on Siner. The official didn't like what somebody said, but we have not. We've been on the wrong side of the fouls all night.
That's right.
That's number 3 on Malachi. He turned and gave a look. That's number 4 on us. They've committed 2 personal fouls here in the second half. They have committed 4 for the game. There's a 3-pointer. It's an air ball. They get the rebound. No good on that. Villarreal he's fouled. And hey, you say that sometimes.
Same official.
Yeah, sometimes that has you don't think it does, but sometimes it has a little bit of effect there. And Schwartzman picks up foul. I said 4 fouls. They actually fouled 6. They whistled for 6 and now 7.
For the whole game?
Yeah, for the whole game.
Wow, they're that good, huh?
Minute 15 left to play here in the game. KJ Foster in the corner hits the 3. KJ's hit a couple 3 here, and Coach Chenault wants to take a timeout with 1:03 left to play here in the game, and KJ Foster hitting that 3. The Cyclones down 18, but Coach Chenault not stop playing. He wants his guys not to quit too. He's saying, hey, we're not going to quit. I'm not going to quit, and you're not either. KJ Foster with 2 threes here in the fourth quarter, and he has 18 points in the game. 22 made threes on the season for the Cyclones. I shortchanged this one victory when I was doing the pregame show. At one point, I think I said we're 15-4. We're 16-4 coming in this game. The Cyclones will fall to 16-5, and also I said 3-2 conference will be 2-2 conference, I believe. and Farmington will move to 18-4 overall. And their only loss was to Harrison. Again, they hit 1 3 in that game against Harrison, lost by more than 20 points, and they've destroyed other teams mainly by hitting threes. They haven't just lit it up like they've done other games tonight. They had 12 threes against Siloam Springs. They averaged 6 of 22, 6 threes out of 22 shots for conference action. And they lead it here by 18 tonight, and they've had a fantastic second half. 31 points in the first half, and they had doubled that early in the fourth quarter here. A minute 3 left to play here in the basketball game. Coming out of the timeout, that's got switched to a full timeout. Russellville with 1 timeout left. Going to slap the press on Farmington. Work on a few things. It's a good chance to work on some things here. Again, you got a quick turnaround, and now, let's see. And one official blew the play dead. I don't know what happened.
Well, the shot clock wasn't moving.
Oh, okay. Well, it started with 1:03, so you should take 7 seconds off the shot clock. It should be at 28 because there was 1:03 when we started this. They're going to take 5 seconds off and mark it at 30. Should be at 28, but that's all right. It's close enough. Inbounds pass comes to Schwartzman in the back court. Gets around a double team and in the front court with a pass fighting underneath with the easy layup to Taylor. 68-48, 20-point lead for the Cardinals. Zay Williams will hit the three, get the bounce, hit the front iron, backboard, and then bounced in. 68-51 though, all Farmington. They throw it all the way down, and they're going to get a layup there for Kennedy, who's in double figures for them. 70-51. Here comes the double team, cross-court pass. They were on Villarreal. He gets it to Foster. KJ on the drive, slipped there, but kept his pivot foot. Cade Smith will miss the three from the right side. With the rebound is Kirkman. And Russellville going to try to tie up Taylor. They do in the backcourt, and it'll belong to Farmington with 4.5 seconds left. And then inbound to the backcourt, and Russellville will back off, and that'll be it. The Cyclones lose this one by a score of 70-51. Russellville falling to 2-2 in conference play. Farmington improving to 3-1 in conference play. We're going to take a break, come back with your post-game show, and then get ready for the girls' action. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Do your eyelids droop and does your energy tank every afternoon? If you're feeling drowsy, mentally foggy, tired, and unmotivated, you need the sweet and salty confection perfection from Gene's Simple Treats, the salted caramel cupcake. After the first bite of moist, decadent cake topped with creamy caramel frosting and a sprinkle of sea salt, this cupcake hits both senses. Side effects may include addiction, uncontrollable cravings, increased happiness, and a desire to share with friends and family. Visit Gene's Simple Treats on Facebook to see more delicious treats and ask Gene's Simple Treats about getting your prescription of the salted caramel cupcake today.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Phil Rod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Phil Rod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lose it by a score of 70-51. I'll get it right in a minute. Russellville was 3-1. They fall to 3-2 in conference play, and 16-5 overall. Farmington remains in second place all by themselves, and no matter what happens tonight, the Cyclones will be in third. They may be in a tie for third, depending on what happens with Greenwood, but Russellville right now in third. And I say that because you have to finish in the top 4 in order to make the state tournament. And Russellville not only want to finish top 4, they want to finish at top 2 because they'll get a little bit easier draw than finishing that 3 or 4 spot, because the West is going to be matched up with the Central when we go to the state tournament this year. For tonight, though, the Cyclones lose it by 19. Russellville was led by Zay Williams. The first time he's been the leading scorer for the Cyclones. He had 15 points tonight. KJ Foster with 14 points. 7 points each for Donovan Villarreal and Malachi Siner. 3 points for Cade Smith and 3 points for Caleb Campbell. Farmington had 3 players in double figures tonight. Press Taylor with 20, Eli Schwartzman with 16, and Ethan Kennedy with 10. There's your 3 players for Farmington in double figures. What about your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, you have to look at Williams. We had 8 of 17 from the threes. Williams had 5 of those 8 shots. I thought he played a great game tonight, not only hitting the threes, but driving as well, hitting free throws when we could get to the line. Farmington shot 23 threes, and they made 8 of them, 7 of 10 from three-point. I think the key thing was we had some close shooting. 2 things. One, I talked about it earlier, about the defense played against Donnie V. And the other thing was Farmington got some easy shots underneath that basket. Our defense kind of broke down a little bit, and they had some good looks at that basket. So I think that's something probably Coach Chenault will be working on. Well, I know he will be, because you could tell he wasn't pleased at all.
Well, the game actually turned in the third quarter. Russellville trailed by 4 at the half, and Farmington had 31 points at the half. At the end of the third quarter, they had 56 points. So they had 25 points in the third quarter alone, and that's when the game turned. Russellville never could get it back, even in starting the fourth quarter. Even if we, start hotter from the field there, it's tough to make up 20 points like that in just one quarter of play. So that third quarter is the one that turned it, and the Cyclones lose it. But just one game. Doesn't matter if you lose by 1 or you lose by 50. It's just one loss, and the Cyclones 3-2 in conference play, and they got to forget about this one and take the lessons they want to learn, whatever, because they have to turn around and play at home on the Mondays. They'll host Mountain Home. Be back to a 7:30 start for the Cyclones. We turn our attention now to the senior girls as the Lady Cyclones getting ready to take on Farmington. And you only thought we were playing really good teams when we were playing Greenwood the last few years. Farmington's better than them. They're back-to-back state champions in 4A, moving up to 5A, and they're probably the favorite. It's probably them, Mountain Home, and Valonia. And the Lady Cyclones having to deal with Farmington on their home floor tonight. What's your thoughts on the game?
Well, the one big thing that I think the Lady Cyclones has got to do is the discipline within themselves. They got to cut back on turnovers. We have a hard time keeping control of the ball with bad passes. I mean, you call it lazy passes. We just got to be able to cut back on those turnovers and hit some outside shots. We've got to do that tonight.
Well, Farmington, they're tough. I mean, they are 4-0 in conference for reasons, 16-1 on the season. Their only loss was a team out of state, and they are led by Easton McCullough, who's a freshman. She's 5'9" freshman, and get this, as an 8th grader last year, as an 8th grader, she was offered by the University of Arkansas. That's how good she is. Just a freshman this year, dropped 36 points against Mountain Home, and she'll be tough for the Lady Cyclones to contain. She's their main go-to person. But, hey, they're a good team. You win back-to-back state championships. It's not just one player. They're coached by Brad Johnson. He's in his 16th season here at Farmington. He's won 371 games at Farmington, been to 6 state finals and winning 3 of them. So not just the last 2 years. He has 20 years of coaching experiences. I think overall he's won over 455 games by my count heading into this year. So with these 16, he's around 470 or so. Lady Cyclones are coached by LaShonta Johnson. She's in her 2nd season at Russellville. First time she's been a head coach as she was an assistant at Conway High School, played at Conway, played at UCA. She led the Lady Cyclones to 23 victories last season. Russellville just 6 this year, but again, it's a tough season for Russellville. Learning experience, having to replace 5 starters, including 2 players that have 1,000-point scores. That's what the Lady Cyclones have had to do this year, but they're 1-3 coming in this game, and they're looking to get better. That's what you got to do. Finishing in that top 4 spot is still not out of realm, out of possibility there, but you're looking to get better. And they got tonight, and they got a good team to face off against Mountain Home. And Mountain Home Lady Bombers actually in a dogfight themselves at Alma, and we'll try to get the update on that before the night's over. Hopefully we can have an update of final score sometime in the first quarter of our game. We'll take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Lady Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Purdy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
You know, it's funny, the Lady Cyclones lost got blown out against Greenwood on Tuesday night. They still set a team record for number of threes made in the season with 12, and still Greenwood just too much to handle on Tuesday night. Won that game over Russellville 79-46. Russellville's only victory in conference was against Siloam Springs, and that was an overtime victory. But Tuesday night, Kana Keister was in double figures for the Lady Cyclones with 10 points. 7 points for Kyra White, 6 points each for McKinley Walls and Chloe Gardner, and 4 points for Amaya Ely, and 3 points for Soraya Stroud, 3 points for Morgan Young. But yeah, in that game, Chloe Gardner with a couple threes, Kana hit a couple, McKinley Walls with a couple threes. I mean, you look at it, there were 6 players that hit threes in that game against Greenwood. We got an update for you there in the fourth quarter, in the final minute. Lady Bombers just hit a bucket. They lead Alma 49-44. Look, that's just a tough place to play, even when Alma isn't good, and their girls are good this year. And so that's just a tough place to play. And Mountain Home trying to hang on to at least to stay in a tie for second place with Greenwood. And Mountain Home will actually play us on Monday, and then they go to, I believe they go to Greenwood on Friday night. The last time Russellville won against Farmington, Lady Cyclones, was at home in 2017. 53-48, we won that game. Farmington's won the last 3. They won the return match in 2017. They swept Russellville in 2018, and we haven't played them since, because they dropped down to 4A and just no reason. For that 2-year period, we were in the same conference. I mean, the AAA switches conference. They reassess everything every 2 years, and that's why they're up in our conference again this year. They moved up from 4A. Greenbrier moves from 5A West to 5A Central. Russellville did play Greenbrier earlier this year, and but yeah, so they're still in 5A. They did not drop down, not like in football where they dropped down a class level. Both teams getting ready to get introduced. We're going to take a final break, then we'll come back with the starting lineups and the tip-off. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience at the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On February 6th, our College of Business and Economic Development will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in agri, pre-vet, tourism, and business, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Back at the co-op where you can get that propane bottle filled. That's right. The co-op and propane, Mike, they go hand in hand.
They surely do. It's really cold, and it's time to check those tanks and make sure they're full. Bring them down. We'll weigh them up, and, you know, if you've got a 100-pound bottle and it's got 50 pounds in it, we're not going to charge you for 100. We're going to charge you for what we put in it.
Keep that in mind. Think the Farmers Co-op, East Main and Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Welcome back. We'll give you the starting lineups for the Lady Cyclones. They're going to start off with number 3, sophomore Chloe Gardner, junior number 4, Kana Keister, number 5, Jasmine Garcia. She's a sophomore. Kyra White, the junior number 15, and Soraya Stroud, the junior number 21. Lady Cyclones are coached by LaShanta Johnson once again in her second season at Russellville. Lady Cyclones 6-14 overall, 1-3 in conference play. For Farmington, they're going to start with 6-foot senior number 2, Marion Adams, who just got honored for surpassing 1,000 points and 300 rebounds in her career at Farmington. And number 4, Easton McCullough, who's the freshman, the one we talked about. It's already been offered last year. She got offered as an 8th grader by the University of Arkansas. Number 11, Gabby McBurnett, the 5'9 senior. And Zoe Brashear, 6'3 senior, number 24. And Casey McCumber, 6'1 senior, number 30. Good grief. They have 3 of their starting 5 as 6-footers, and none of those are their actual best players. So that's what you get to deal with here if you're the Russellville Lady Cyclones. Again, Brad Johnson, the head coach of Farmington in his 16th season here at Farmington.
And 4 of their 5 are seniors, so a lot of experience out there on the floor.
Well, jump center. Lady Cyclones going to control the opening tip. Russellville in all black with red numbers. We're sitting up top. A little hard to see, but it's not like football where we can't see their faces. We know who they are. Kyra White in the corner. They leave her alone there. She's going to launch the 3, and that one rims out. We're underway. Farmington the rebound. They look to get better here. Russellville opening in a zone. They're going to go inside with 2 quick passes, moving the basketball around and getting a shot by Easton McCullough. That's the freshman at number 4. They're going to press off the inbounds pass. They steal and get the layup there by Casey McCumber. So just like that, it's 4-0, turning the Lady Cyclones over there. Ball was knocked out of bounds. We'll do it again. 7:17 left to play, so not even 1 minute in the game. We trail 4-0. Another turnover in the back court with a left-handed layup. McCumber gets the bucket, and we have a timeout called by the Lady Cyclones with 7:11 left to play in the first. We'll take a quick break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Lady Cyclones trailing 6-0, and I don't ever want to give up on a game. You know, you're coming in here, you got it's a definitely a David and Goliath type thing. But as Lady Cyclones, just look to get better and look for small victories. Look to improve somehow. Loss can mean something if you get better at it. Again, early going here, not trying to sell it away, just saying. Lady Cyclones got the ball up the floor off the press that time after turning the ball over twice on their first two possessions against the press. Ball was knocked out of bounds. It stays with Russellville. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Inbounds pass comes on the left side. Three-pointer, I think, was partially blocked. Saraya Stroud, I don't think she shoots an air ball that bad. I think it was blocked. They threw it away. They had to save it in bounds. The Lady Cyclones have it on the move. Tried to bounce pass it ahead. It went off the leg of a Farmington player. It's not a kick ball unless they make a motion to kick it. Russellville will have it. At the top of the key is Kyra White. They reset the shot clock when that ball hit the leg of the Farmington player. Top of the key three-pointer missed by Keister. A rebound comes to Marin Adams, and she's the 1,000-point scorer. She hasn't scored yet. They're going to get in the corner to the freshman McCullough. She'll hit the three. Easton McCullough's got 5, and it's 9-0. Off the inbounds pass is steal by McBurnett. Underneath with a layup to McCumber. She's just staying underneath the basket, and they're feeding it to her. 6'1" player off the press. It's 11-0 Farmington. This is Chloe Garner in the corner. Kyra White, she'll miss the three from the right wing. They had Jasmine Garcia blocked out there. I'm sure she's been targeted by other teams watching film. McCullough misses a three. K3 with the rebound for Russellville. Her pass knocked out of bounds by Adams. Checking in for the Lady Cyclones is McKinley Walls, number 14, sophomore. Mountain Home did hang on to beat Alma Lady Airedales 49-44. I'd gotten a message from our buddy at Mountain Home, and he says, we're in a dogfight. It was tied midway through the fourth quarter. Ball was knocked out of bounds, but last touch by Russellville. 11-0 our score here. The Lady Cyclones trailing. McCullough with it. She will lob it inside. Good defense there by Kyra White. She deflected it. It goes off of Adams' hands out of bounds. If that was a guy's game, I'd say that was going to be an alley-oop for a dunk because she lined it up like she was going to shoot it, but it was definitely not a shot. Russellville with it. Double teamed in the corner. It's Chloe Garner. They get it ahead on a three-pointer hit by Kana Keister.
Well, that came at a good time.
Yeah, gets our first points after the 11-0 start before Farmington. They're going to answer with a three-pointer. Easton McCullough. She hits that three. We lost the ball out of bounds. Last touch by us. I want to say on Kana, that's her 37th made three-pointer of the season. 14-3 our score. Farmington with the lead. Off the inbounds pass, shot blocked there by Chloe Garner and Kyra White, but one of them is going to get picked up for a foul there. It's going to be on Kyra, her first. It'll send Casey McCumber to the line to shoot two.
At the line for two shots will be Casey McCumber.
Three players for Russellville. Over to talk to Coach Johnson there. First free throw is good by McCumber. She's got 7. She had 22 points in their victory against Greenwood earlier this year. I think that was a shocker to Greenwood to have somebody come in and just destroy them like that. The second free throw was missed there, but Adams with the follow off the offensive rebound. Greenwood had a long home winning streak. Farmington comes in there and wins by 26. Farmington made a steal. Kyra White blocked a shot. She's going to be whistled for her second. And it's going to send McCumber to the line once again.
At the line for 2 more shots will be Casey McCumber.
First free throw, no good. Good to see my friend Dax Lunningham, who's up here. He's a former Russellville Cyclone, played in that King Cotton Classic Championship in which Corliss blocked the shot of Jason Kidd there. Everybody remembers that. Teammate of Corliss and Marcus Thompson and Daryl Hawkins, all those guys, and Tony Hawkins, sorry, not Daryl Hawkins, Tony Hawkins. There's a missed shot there by Russellville. Kana Keister, extra offensive possession, and she hits the 3 for Russellville. Kana Keister with a couple of threes. Quickly down the floor, McCullough misses the 3 there. Rebound underneath. We're going to get an offensive foul called on McCumber. Yeah, I mentioned my friend Dax because I get that on my mind because we've been talking about the 85 state championship team that Russellville High School will be honoring on Friday night next week at Cyclone Arena. Talking about a lot of those guys that we looked up to, even Gray Townsend, Rodney Foster, who's playing for Russellville back then. And back then, just supposed to be role players and didn't know they were going to be future Hall of Famers. Donnie Daly. Coach Marty Barnes' team there. Sotomayor, all those guys. Billy Hampton. 18-6 our score here. After almost a turnover, they miss a shot underneath. Rebound McCumber, no. It's going to be Jasmine Garcia that has it for Russellville. Under 3.5 to go in the first quarter. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 12. Keister has it in the corner there, out on her. She knocked down a couple threes. They don't want to give her an easy open look again. Kyra White on the right side. Kana open right side this time, and 3 in, out, and back in. How about that? That was almost going to be bad if she missed that one because it would feel like it had actually counted the way it went in. They bounced past it on the baseline. It was knocked away there, got a hand on it. We did, but they got it back by Adams. It looked like Jasmine Garcia might have got a hand on that. We just couldn't control it. Jasmine's going to be fouled in the back court. It'll be the second team foul called on the Cardinals. And that's on McBurnett, her first. And as we said, the team's second. 29 our score.
That's a good call by the official.
McKinley Walls in the backcourt. Split the double team with a pass ahead to the corner. Keister, 3-pointer, will miss there. With the rebound is McCumber. McCullough stops on the left side for Farmington. Drifts down in the corner. They get it back to her. She'll launch the 3 from there. Miss, but on the rebound, driving down the middle of the lane is McBurnett. Her first bucket of the game. Boy, everybody on this Farmington team can score. 22-9 is the score for Lady Cyclones, and Lady Cyclones trailing. They turn the ball over. McCumber will launch the 3. That one rattles home. Everything she's hit so far has been layups and free throws, but she hits a 3-pointer there, and now a jump ball called as Russellville tied up in the backcourt. Alternating possession will go over to Farmington. Minute 59 left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing by 16. McCullough gets it near the corner. Inside pass. Oh, it could not be knocked away by Russellville. We're going to get a foul called on Jasmine, but Kyra White was just a hair lash away from getting the steal there on that entry pass. And Jasmine picks up the foul.
At the line
line for 2 shots will be Casey McCumber.
And Jasmine's so key to our offense at times. It's funny that when we win that overtime game, she was just pounded by foul trouble in that ball game, but it gives us some good experience to be able to play through that. McCumber makes 1 of 2. Lady Cyclones with it. This is Kyra White in the front court. Kyra catching it back from Chloe Garner in the corner. Ball knocked out of bounds. Kyra's little sister was victorious last night. The 8th grade and 9th grade Lady Whirlwind teams, both of them defeated Cabot South. There's a 3-point try by Jasmine Garcia. That one missed off the backside rebound. Farmington has it on the move. They'll go inside, kick it back out. McCullough open for 3. She's human. She's missed, I think, her last 4. Lady Cyclones have the rebound, trailing 26-9. Kyra will launch one from the corner. That one won't go. Rebound underneath is Adams for the Cardinals. Nobody hitting anything from the field. There's going to foul called on Kyra, and she's going to be whistled for her 3rd personal foul. 3 fouls here in the first quarter. And I'm looking over. They're going to bring in Ely for her. It will send Adams to the free throw line. Maya Ely, the sophomore, will check in for Russellville. Lady Cyclones already had a player at press row getting ready to check in. I think it's Morgan Young. Yeah, stand up. I got to see the 0, and it is Morgan Young. First free throw was good there. 27-9 for Farmington as Adams has 5. She was the one honored before the game. Senior, it's scored over 1,000 points. She hits them both. She has 6. 28-9. Farmington with the lead. A minute left to play here in the first quarter. Walls in the front court. We'll take it baseline. Cross-court pass, left side. 3-pointer is good by Kana Keister.
She's got the hot hand right now. You keep feeding her.
Yeah, she's got 4 threes in this first quarter. McCullough missed the drive. Follow is good. And there by Reese Thornton. 30-12. Yeah, somehow get Kana the basketball. Sometimes you're just feeling it. She's at the top. They got a screen for her, but the pass was a little bit behind her there. Ely, she'll launch one left side. Missed that 3. Farmington the rebound. Lady Cyclones trailing 30-12 here. Shot clock is off. 13 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. McCullough in the corner with 4 seconds. 3 seconds to go to the high post. Russellville knocks it away off the foot of Farmington player, and 0.4 seconds left. We'll inbound it, and that'll be it of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 30-12. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
Welcome back after 1. The Lady Cyclones trailing 30-12 here against Farmington. This defensive Farmington pretty stout. They've won a couple games in conference this year where they've only allowed 32 points or less. They held Siloam to 32. They held Harrison to 28. Lady Cyclones scoring 12 in that first quarter. but it was a defense of Farmington. That was the story of that first quarter for Farmington. For Russellville, the story of that first quarter was Kayna Keister. She had 4 threes. She has all of Russellville's points. Hey, her career high, she hit 6 threes against Van Buren last year. She's done stuff like this in the first half of this year where I thought maybe she might set a record here, and we'll see if she can hang on. Russellville, remember, hit 12 threes as a team in the loss earlier this week to Greenwood. That's the most they've hit all year as a team, and did it by 6 different players. We'll see if they can go in there. Russellville with the basketball. They dribbled it off their foot, and it goes over across the timeline. Could not save it in bounds. Almost did, but a turnover goes over to Farmington. Their full court press is just amazing, and I tell you, it reminds me a lot of the way the Golden Suns played a long time ago with Foley, and how they're just able to move the basketball around. And it doesn't matter who's scoring, and that's what it seemed like back when they had Allison Setliff and Dawn Grail and all those girls. Karen Pinion, right side three-pointer is good there by McCullough. Easton McCullough, she's got 3 threes in the game. 33-12 is our score. Farmington with a 21-point lead. Jasmine got a little deep on that drive, kicks it back out to Keister. They're on her a little bit. They put McCullough on her right now. They're switching up a little bit. They switch up now. They're kind of playing a zone on her. Bad pass and stolen away there by Farmington. McCullough all the way, missed the layup. Whistle foul called on Russellville, and this will send McCullough to the free throw line. Easton McCullough, who's got 11 points in the game. She's their second player in double figures, as I have Casey McCumber, who's already in double figures with 11 points is what I have McCumber. And first free throw is good there by McCullough. And second free throw, she hit them both. She has 13. Chloe Gardner with it for Russellville at the top. Ely, as Jasmine Garcia fell down setting a screen. Russellville, Soraya Stroud missing a 3, and Russellville almost getting a rebound. Ely was there. Chloe almost got a steal, but Farmington has it in the front court now. Left side three-pointer for the Lady Cardinals is no good. Rebound underneath, turnaround jumper rolls off the iron. Ely there to get the rebound. Hit the outlet, she does. Garner gets in the front court. Lady Cyclones can set up here, trailing 35-12. Keister to the top of the key to Stroud. They're giving her some room. She'll launch one and miss that 3 underneath. Rebound Farmington. It's around a double team. And McCullough stops in the front court and knocks down the 3. Her 4th 3 of the game. She's got 16.
We need to set up a screen for Keister, get McCullough off of her so she can take some shots.
Yeah, Kana has not gotten a shot off here in the second quarter, even though she had 4 threes in that first quarter. They're on her a little bit here. Backdoor cut there, taking advantage of them overplaying there. She got the basketball, Keister did, in the corner. Hitting a 3 is Chloe Garner. At one time, she was the best three-point shooting percentage on the team. She's second now. She hits the 3, 38-15. Lady Cyclones trailing. Russellville missing some 3 opportunities, but good to see that we've hit 5 so far in this game. Maybe a 6th one? No, don't get the bounce. Gardner misses that one. Farmington with the rebound. Here come the Lady Cardinals. Underneath. Missed the shot from inside. They'll kick it back out. They'll swing it around. Who wants to take the shot? Nobody. Well, Chloe Garner says, I'll take it. She gets the steal for Russellville on the drive. Blocked out of bounds. No foul call. They just say it's out of bounds.
Well, it looked like they got her on the arm. But
yeah, it looked like they did, didn't it? More substitutions coming in for Greenwood.
In fact, I know they got her on the arm. It's amazing.
Inbounds pass. Got it to Garcia. She slipped and fell down. Fell down out of bounds. Wet spot on the floor there in the corner. 4:54 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 38-15. No letdown for Farmington so far. They've gone back-to-back games where they've gone on the road and won at Greenwood, won at Mountain Home, being the top 2 teams in the conference from the last few years, or 2 of the top 3, because Russellville was second place last year. But the odds-on favorite if Farmington doesn't join our conference was Mountain Home and Greenwood. 3-point in the corner there by McCullough. And they've served notice, joining the 5A West, 41-15. McCullough now 5 threes in the game, 19 points. Lady Cyclones answer. Chloe Gardner hits the 2, and it's the first 2-point basket made by Russellville in this game. Everything else has been threes until then. 5 threes and a 2. Gardner's got 5. 3-pointer missed by Farmington there, missed by Adams, and Ely the rebound for Russellville. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Stroud with it for the Lady Cyclones. It's to Keister. They switched and put Adams on her now. Taller, but Keister's quicker. She'll get the pass over to Gardner on the left wing. Chloe gets it to the top, and it goes through the hands of Stroud and out of bounds. Substitutions coming in for Russellville. Walls back in for the Lady Cyclones. And Aubrey Farr, number 20, the sophomore, checks in for the first time. Farmington will have it as it went out of bounds off Russellville into the backcourt. It was going to be an over and back violation even if we had chased it down. Russellville extending their zone out a little bit here. Adams got it right side, inside juggled, knocked away. Adams picks it up here. On the drive, left side, missed the shot. We got a foul called on the Lady Cyclones. And this will be on, I believe, McKinley Walls. It is her first and the team's second.
Number 2 for the Lady Cyclones. At the line for 2 shots will be Meredith Adams.
Adams to the line to shoot 2. She's 2 of 2 from there tonight. Make it 3 of 3. She hits that one. 7 points for Adams. In fact, that's the first point by anybody other than Easton McCullough here in the second quarter for Farmington, and she hits them both. 43-17. We have a timeout called by Russellville, so we'll take a break. 3:09 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing Farmington 43-17. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC,
an EAB Media Group radio station.
We're the only 5A West team playing on Monday night as Russellville will host Mountain Home. But then on Tuesday night after that, we'll get to sit and watch some games. Alma will be at Farmington here. Siloam Springs travels to Van Buren, and Greenwood will travel to Harrison. I really want to see that Greenwood-Harrison boys game especially.
You know, this first half, just looking at it, Farmington has shot 12 free throws. And I think they've made 10 of them. Russellville hadn't shot any yet.
3:09 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 43-17. Jasmine Garcia in the front court with Aubrey Farr, who will go post up inside. 3-pointer by Chloe Gardner, rims out, rebound. Farmington has it. And Jasmine trying to get the steal, can't get it. Easton McCullough. His mom played at Ole Miss. She's being recruited heavily. I'm sure Arkansas won't be the only school that's interested in her. Gets it to Brashears, and Joey Brashears hitting the 3. That's her first bucket of the game, 46-17. Farmington with the lead. Kana Keister with it for Russellville. Gets it to Farr at the high post. Back to Garner. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Chloe without a dribble. Had knocked away. Jasmine there to the rescue for Russellville, saving it. Shows a screen set by McKinley Walls. Missed the 15-footer from the left elbow. And Farmington has the rebound. McCullough gets it to the top of the key, and Gabby McBurnett. Cross-court pass, they'll get it back in the corner. Three-pointer is no good. And there's Aubrey Farr wrestling the rebound. She's double-teamed, got to get away from it. They're going to say a foul on Farmington. This will be their first foul called here in the second quarter. Good job by Aubrey, protecting the basketball with her body there, drawing the foul. That is on Gabby McBurnett. That's her second. As we said, the team's first. Garcia. Jasmine, nice feed inside to Farr, kicks it back out. Chloe Garner misses the three from the right side. Rebound chased down to the corner there by McCullough. No look pass. Got it back to McCullough on the drive, just inside the free throw line, barely in the lane, hits the two. And McCullough now with 21. 48-17, Farmington with the lead. Lady Cyclones turn it over in the front court. Jasmine, I think, expecting Walls to be in the corner. She was coming inside maybe to set a screen. We'll make some substitutions coming in for the Lady Cyclones. Is Morgan Young, who will check back in, the lone senior on the team.
Also re-entering is Reese Thornton.
Farmington with the basketball. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Marin Adams, they go inside, back to Adams, and she'll hit the little 5-footer. She's got double figures, 10 points for Adams. 50-17 our score. Final minute of the first half. Kana Keister has not been able to get a shot off here in the second quarter, but 4 threes in the first quarter. Lost it out of bounds, but it's off Farmington.
Well, like I said earlier, what they need to do is set a screen for her. They're playing her real tight.
On the drive, Garcia tried to kick it out for a three, and Farmington had it. They saved it in bounds. Tried to save it off us, and the front court ball knocked away there by Morgan Young, but they get it back. Just moving the basketball quickly. It's tough to adjust your zone there. Adams, a three-pointer, missed. They get the rebound out of bounds. Good defense there by Aubrey Farr. We'll have it with 14 seconds left here in the first half. Garcia at the top of the key for Russellville. Here Morgan Young, 5 seconds. Looking to go in the corner, and she's going to get a shot off? I don't think so. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. Farmington 50, the Lady Cyclones 17. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll look at the standings in the 5A West girls coming into tonight, not counting the games that were played earlier tonight because everybody else playing girls games first. We'll look at that when we come back. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to 30% off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 30% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Give back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
Let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones trailing 50-17, and Farmington looks awesome. I mean, that's all I can really say. They look fantastic, and I mean, they are as advertised. And Russellville's not laid down. I mean, they, Kana Keister with 4 threes in that first quarter there, but Farmington's way too much for Russellville so far in this first half. What's your thoughts of the game?
Well, definitely Farmington is a very good basketball team, no doubt at all. Our turnovers, though, we said we're going to have to bring those down. We're going to have to control our turnovers. Well, in that first half, we had 13 of them, and that hurts. That takes the momentum away from your team. And the other thing is, no matter who's shooting, their team, our team, we need to be a little more aggressive toward that rebound. We're just not going after the ball. We were 5 of 18 from the three-point line. We didn't shoot a free throw. Farmington, they were 7 of 16 from the three-point line. They were 10 of 12 from the charity stripe, 12 free throws, and made 10 of them. So, they're just they're dominating this game right now.
Yeah, they are for Russellville. Kana Keister with 12 points. She leads the Lady Cyclones. Chloe Gardner with 5 and 1 two-pointer. Everything else for Russellville has been threes, but those are the only 2 scores. Kyra White taken out of the game early because she committed 3 fouls in that first quarter. For Farmington, they had 3 players in double figures. Easton McCullough, the freshman, with 21 points in the first half. Casey McCumber with 11 points. Marin Adams with 10 points. Zoe Bashirs with 3, and the 2 points for Reese Thornton and Gabby McBurnett. Lady Cyclones trailing here by a score of 50-17 at the half. When we come back, we'll talk about the conference and what's going on tonight, heading into tonight, all the conference standings and all that for 5A West girls. That coming up. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefit. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810.
Welcome to the Gene Simple Treats Sugar Dome. Our reigning champ, the Salted Caramel Cupcake, is about to be awarded the belt for most delicious. But wait, what's this? It's the Triple Threat Cupcake from the top row. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champ. The Triple Threat Cupcake. Gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly. So remember Gene Simple Treats by Stovey's on Parkway. They make your life sweeter even if you can't have sugar by providing delicious and memorable treats for all occasions.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing at the half here, 50 32-17. As we look over the standings coming into tonight in the 5A West girls, Farmington undefeated at 4-0. Again, they're the only teams to beat Mountain Home and Greenwood. Mountain Home and Greenwood each at 3-1 coming into tonight. Van Buren and Harrison are tied at 2-2 in the conference. Alma and Russellville each at 1-3, and Silent Springs 0-4 in conference play. Well, earlier tonight, because most everybody else is doing the girls' game first as normal, Mountain Home held on to beat Alma 49-44. So Alma will now be 1-4 in conference play, and Mountain Home at 4-1 in conference play. Greenwood is actually having colors night tonight, so they're actually playing their girls' game right now. In fact, they lead Siloam Springs at the half 33-22. So maybe they will improve and stay at second place there with Mountain Home. The other game tonight, Van Buren was a winner over Harrison in a close game. Van Buren Lady Pointers beat Harrison 33-31. Interesting game, too. Van Buren led 32-30, and Harrison was going to the free throw line with 4.9 seconds left. Harrison missed the first free throw, not on purpose, so they're down 2 with 4.9, and instead of missing the second free throw on purpose, they hit it. And so Van Buren able to get the ball in bounds, but they were fouled. They didn't run away with it. Van Buren hit a free throw with 3.9 seconds left, so Harrison actually had another chance to to win the game or hit a 2 and send the game into overtime. Harrison was not able to get a shot off. They lose to Van Buren by 2. So Van Buren will improve to 3-2. And Harrison now at 2-3 in conference play. Once again, Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will host Mountain Home on Monday night at Cyclone Arena. That game's been moved to Monday because not being able to secure enough officials because it was a makeup game anyway. We're going to take a final break. Be back with the second half. Russellville trailing 50-17. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Come celebrate with R&R Tire Express during their 25th anniversary. Get a new set of passenger tires for just $25 a week for R&R's 25th anniversary in 2025. Just $25 a week during 2025 at R&R. Plus, at R&R Tire Express, there is no interest, and you get 6 months, same as cash. R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Starting the second half, Farmington leading Russellville 50-17, and Farmington will have the basketball to start this third quarter of play. They're going to lob one inside there to Adams, and she lost it out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville.
Good turnover for the Lady Cyclones. Get the ball.
Farmington, to their credit, backed off the press pretty early after getting up big on Russellville, and we're not facing that right now. Soraya Stroud on the top of the key there for Russellville. Chloe Gardner, Kana Keister. Kana catching it on the right side, gets it back to Kyra White. Her three-pointer from the corner is blocked. Can't be saved in by Zoe Bashirs, who's the one that blocked it. Russellville inbound along the baseline. Jasmine Garcia, the only starter here in the second half I did not mention, who's on the floor. Garner looking, gets it inbounds to Garcia. She'll go inside to Keister, looking for the give and go. It gets back to Jasmine, missed the shot from the inside. Farmington has it, but good execution on that shot. Didn't go in, but again, you look for small victory, something good there. How about that small victory there with Russellville with a steal, and they lose it out of bounds. Lady Cyclones had deflected that pass there. They give it right back here with 7:11 left to play here in the third quarter. The sportsmanship rule in basketball is fourth quarter only. In football, it's second half. 35 points is the magic number. In basketball, it's 30 points, but fourth quarter only. They miss a three. The follow, though, is put back up and in there by McCumber, who has 13. Kyra White with it on the right side. She'll take it baseline, missed the jumper there. Getting her own rebound. No, it's knocked from her hands. There's Jasmine Garcia for Russellville. Gets the rebound, kicks it back out. Soraya Stroud, top of the key. Three-pointer for Soraya. Her 25th made three of the season. The Lady Cyclones have got their first points of the second half here. Trailing 52-20. McCullough gets it in the corner. And Bashirs will answer with a three-pointer of her own. Her second three of the game. Cyclone boys lost earlier tonight. Tough one to figure as Russellville missing a shot there, and Farmington with the basketball all the way ahead to McCullough, who hit the layup. It was a 4-point game. Russellville trailing at the half, and then they just caved in the third quarter on the Cyclones. They lost big. They're in the Delta loss to the Farmington Cardinals earlier tonight. 57-20 our score here. Kyra White at the top with 17 seconds to shoot. She'll take it right side of the lane. Throws this one up and in. How about that?
Well, that's a good shot.
Well, she stood there for a long time. I think she was looking for help, and they backed off so much. She says, I can take this. Attacking the baseline is McCumber. In the corner, they can't get the open look for McCullough. Russellville had two players in the area. Adams gets it back to McCullough. She'll pass on the three. On the drive, Bashirs will catch the pass on the right side. Boy, she just stands at that three-point line, and she's deadly from out there. 5:08 left to play here in the third. Lady Cyclones trailing 60-22. Garcia couldn't get the connection there to Chloe Gardner because the pass was tipped by Farmington. Amaya Ely will check in for the Lady Cyclones. In that game earlier tonight, even though Russellville lost 70-51, Zay Williams with 15 points and KJ Foster with 14. Here's the drive by Garcia. Missed that one, and Ely can't get the rebound. Made a bid for it, but Bashirs got it. Adams will leave it from McCullough. A long-range three. This one missed there. And a follow-up, no good. The follow again, this time by Adams, is good. 62-22, 4.5 to go. Again, this Farmington team held Siloam Springs to 32 points, held Harrison to 28 points. They beat Greenwood by 26, beat Mountain Home by 22. They seem like the real deal. They get the turnover here on Russellville. They won the last two state championships in 4A, beating Nashville and Morrilton in the finals in each of the last 2 years. Missed three underneath. McCumber missed the follow, out of bounds off of us. Actually, 3 years ago, they had lost in the finals to Nashville. Then a return trip, they beat Nashville and then beat Morrilton last year. The last two seasons, their only losses have come to teams who are out of state. 2 years ago, they lost to Duncanville, Texas. Here's off the inbounds pass. Shot up and in there by Bashir. She's got 11. Russellville turning it over in the front court. 64-22. The Lady Cyclones trailing here. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Farmington going inside is going to be fouled from behind there. It's going to send McCumber to the free throw line. She has 13. shoot 2. That's number 4 on Kyra. Picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter and 1 here in the third.
Farmington's just very difficult to guard in the paint.
At the line, shooting her second shot will be Casey McCumber.
About the only thing they haven't done well is shoot free throws, and it's mainly been McCumber. Morgan Young will check in for Russellville, and Jasmine back in. She hits 1 of 2. She's got 14. 65-22. Farmington with the lead. Farmington will have a return trip to Russellville in February. And 2 home games next week at Cyclone Arena for both our teams. Monday night and Friday night. Crossover dribble by Garcia. Okay, back to the top. This is Kana Keister. Just inside the free throw line without a dribble, finding Morgan Young. 8 seconds to shoot. Jasmine Garcia at the top. On the drive, kicks it out. McKinley Walls missed the 3. Got that off before the shot clock violation happened. 65-22, and they'll miss the 3 from the left side. And on the rebound, McKinley Walls gets it. Morgan Young was knocked to the ground on that. The 2 players were vying for the rebound. Young at the top of the key for the Lady Cyclones. And now we have a timeout called by Russellville with 2:30 left to play here in the third. We'll take a break. Lady Cyclones trailing 65-22. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
It's going to be a busy night if you're a Lady Cyclone Whirlwind fan. Russellville Junior High has a home game Monday night. The high school has a home game Monday night, so people are going to have to pick and choose. We'll be at Cyclone Arena covering it on Cyclone Booth and also on 102.3 KCJC. Again, if you don't have it yet, you need to get the app for your phone, the EAB app. Download it free at the App Store and click on the Sports tab, and you can always see us on video, on audio there. Russellville turning the ball over after the timeout by Coach Johnson. They'll get along baseline. They'll kick it back out to the top of the key. Here's a 3-point try and hit. And that is that's Morgan Urer, who did not score in the first half. 68-22. A steal by Farmington. Morrison with the steal, trying to go all the way, and we got a foul called on the Lady Cyclones. This will be on Kana Keister, her first.
Foul charged to Kana Keister.
And that's the second team foul.
Team foul number 2 for the Lady Cyclones. At the line for
Yeah, the Lady Whirlwinds won both 8th and 9th grade games last night. The boys fell in both of them. Close games, though. We got substitutions coming in for Russellville as Farr back in, Soraya Stroud back in. They'll miss the second free throw. 69-22, Farmington with the lead. The Lady Cyclones with the rebound. Minute 38 left to play here in the third. Looking at Russellville, you wouldn't tell that they're down by so much. They're playing just as hard, cutting just as hard. Here's Chloe Gardner. Will launch the 3 from the top. That one missed and out of bounds off of us, and it'll belong to Farmington. Three-pointer from the corner. This one rims out for Lady Cardinals. They get the foul. I'm sorry, get the rebound underneath. I thought it was going to be a foul, which is blocked out of bounds. Good job by Aubrey Farr.
I think that's all the Farmington is doing right now, just shooting threes.
Yeah. This is Dillard. Cutting the basket. Morrison puts it up and in.
That's the one on the inside.
Yep. She's a 5'10 sophomore. Morrison gets the two, her first two of the game. Russellville turns it over. 53 seconds left to play here in the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a key turned in here at the scores table. If you've lost a key, appears to be a house key, please come to the scores table.
In the corner, wide open look there, and they'll miss the three from there. Out of bounds and off of Farmington. Colors night here at Farmington. We'll be having ours in a couple weeks, and senior night right after that. They get a baseline, and Russellville losing the handle on it. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Morrison inside, missed the turnaround jumper, gets her own rebound, missed again. The follow there is no good, and Farr, the rebound, goes to the floor, and I didn't see what the call was. I didn't know if it was jump off or what. What was it? Foul on us? I have no idea.
No, it wasn't a foul.
Yeah, I missed it. They get it, though, with 11 seconds left. They'll inbound it along the baseline. Turnaround jumper from the inside is good by Thornton. And we've come to the end of the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing here 73-22. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
I mentioned a few times about a week from tonight at Cyclone Arena, where they're going to be honoring the 1985 state championship basketball team, 40th anniversary. But I do want to say that the Lady Cyclone golf team will also be honored, presented with the state championship trophy and their rings. They've won back-to-back state golf championships, and that'll be at halftime of the boys' game. So that'll be Friday night. So big night at Cyclone Arena on Friday night when they host Harrison. We started the fourth quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing here 73-22. We have the sportsmanship rule in play. The only time the clock will stop is an injury or a timeout. Sometimes they've been known to stop it the last few seconds when somebody's shooting a free throw, so it doesn't go off during that time. Kana Keister still leading the way with Russellville with 12 points, 4 threes. Garner with 5. Lady Cyclones turning the ball over here. In the front court, layup all the way there by Reese Thornton, who has 6. 75-22. Almost a steal there. Kyra White, whistle, foul, and it's not going to be on Kyra this time. She's going to stay on the floor, even though she's got 4 fouls. And that's the second team foul. I guess I missed the first one there. Kyra White will inbound it to Chloe Gardner. This is McKinley Walls. Out of Farr, back to in the corner to Gardner. Well, he started towards the wing. Throw it back. McKinley Walls catching it in the corner. One-handed pass inside there to Farr. Turnaround jumpers taken away there by Bashirs. Check that, it's Morrison that took it away. And this is Morrison on the drive in the corner here for Ugger. And missed the 3. Rebound tipped out. Kyra White going to pick it up near midcourt. She'll give it over to Gardner. A little 2-on-1 on the left side. Gets a McKinley Walls. Missed the three. Far underneath with the rebound. Missed the follow. Morrison has it for Farmington. Top of the key three-pointer. Missed by Morrison. It goes out of bounds. It stays with Farmington as it goes off of Kyra White.
White going after that rebound, being very aggressive underneath there.
Coming up in February, Russellville again will host the 5A state swim meet. And last year, same as last year, they'll also host the 4A state swim meet. That'll be at the Aquatic Center. They'll hit a two-pointer. Thornton hits that. And you can follow that. The state meets on our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth. Here's a three-pointer made by McKinley Walls. Her first bucket of the game. She's got 16 made threes on the season. It's that one, and 77-25 our score. They try to answer, and they bank in a three. You got to call that one. That shouldn't count. But it does, 80-25 as they bank in the three there. Dribble off the foot of Morrison. She saves it in bounds for Farmington in the front court. Gets it over to Dillard, cutting the basket. Missed the left-handed layup. They take it away. Morrison with the layup. Morrison's got 4. 82-25. Lady Cyclones trailing. A whistle and a foul in the back court. And this foul will be on Josie Dillard, the 5'4" junior. Her first.
Team number 3 for the Lady Cardinals.
Lizzie Mabry, 5'5" senior, getting ready to check in for the first time for Farmington. White will pass on the three in the lane, but throws it back out. She almost traveled with it. Good job by Kyra to kick it out before she did. Saraya Stroud will miss the three. Gets the long rebound, though, at the top. Takes it right side, a little 10-footer. No good on the bank. Farmington with it on the move. This is Dillard trying to get it to Morrison. It's taken away. Jasmine Garcia, one-on-one all the way, missed the layup. Followed there by Morgan Young is good.
2-point basket by Morgan Young.
Morgan Young hits the two. And now substitutions coming in for Farmington as they'll empty the bench here. Under 3.5 to go. 82-27. Farmington with the lead.
That was a good following that play. Morgan Young getting that offensive rebound, putting it back up.
And number 2, Mackenzie Young in the game for the Lady Cyclones, a sophomore. She replaces Jasmine Garcia. Under 3 minutes to go. They'll miss the shot. Kyra White the rebound for Russellville. Kyra in the front court. On the drive, through it in the corner. It goes out of bounds off of Farmington. And Ely and Farr check it back in for Russellville, replacing White and Saraya Stroud. Not just the boys, a quick turnaround for the girls as they'll play on Monday. And just like the boys, you got to put this one past you. It just counts as one loss. That's all it is. And you have the second best team in the conference. I think the second best team. I think they're better than Greenwood. Mountain Home coming in. But they had a close game against, they've actually had 2 close games. Rather victories. A close game tonight against Alma. And a 5-point victory at Alma. Shot made there by Farmington, 84-27, and a steal off the interception by the Lady Cardinals. Under 2 minutes to go. On the right side, Sydney Self off the drive. Kicked it back out in the corner. Here's a 3-point try. That one no good. Self is going to chase down the rebound for the Lady Cardinals, working against Morgan Young. Top of the key, faking the 3. Steps inside, banking in a long 2 is Anna Smith. And Russellville does not have anybody down there to inbound the ball to. They do get it in, 86-27. This is Young near the corner to Zanaya Hervey, number 13. She's the one with it right now. Needs some help. Mackenzie Young. Ely over there on the right side. Amaya trying to crossover dribble. Taken away by Farmington. Final minute of the game. Smith will be called for the travel.
Too far underneath the basket.
Yep. .35 seconds left to go in the game. Russellville going to come up. Northwest Arkansas go 0 for 2 tonight. Maya Ely misses the three from the top of the key. Farmington with it. They can hold the basketball if they want. Shot clock is not moving. Russellville have to challenge a little bit, so they can't just hold it. So they'll work the ball around a little bit here with 9 seconds left. And Farmington going to win this ball game 86-27. Lady Cyclones fall here. They'll move to 1-4 in the conference, 6-15 overall. We're going to take a break. Come back with a post-game show. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Back at the co-op where you can get that propane bottle filled. That's right, the co-op and propane, Mike, they go hand in hand.
They surely do. It's really cold, and it's time to check those tanks, make sure they're full, bring them down, we'll weigh them up, and, you know, if you've got a 100-pound bottle and it's got 50 pounds in it, we're not going to charge you for 100. We're going to charge you for what we put in it.
Keep that in mind. Think the Farmers Co-op, East Main and Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Lady Cyclones lose it here at Farmington by a score of 86-27. Leading the way for Russellville, Kana Keister had 4 threes. She had 12 points tonight, 5 points for Chloe Gardner, 3 points for McKinley Walls, Soraya Stroud, and 2 points for Kyra White and Morgan Young. Your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, Farmington's just too good of a team. They're very talented, got some outstanding players. Just too much for Russellville to handle. We didn't help ourselves. We had 29 turnovers. You just can't, I don't care who you're playing. With 29 turnovers, you're not going to win. You're throwing away a chance to score some points. Again, not being aggressive toward the basketball and rebounds and any other way. But again, Farmington was good. They were 11 of 28 from the three-point line, 12 of 16 from free throws. Russellville was 7 of 25 from the three-point line, and we went a whole game without shooting a free throw.
How about that? We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Once again, our next broadcast will be Monday night as both teams will be at home at Cyclone Arena. Monday night as they will host Mountain Home Bombers and Lady Bombers. Want to send a very special thank you to Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast, for keeping us on the air, and thank you for tuning in. Once again, our score from Farmington, the boys lost 70-51 despite 15 points from Zay Williams and 14 from KJ Foster. And the girls lose it here 86-27. For Stephen Berry and Aaron Duval, I'm Mickey Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil.
Russellville Cyclone basketball on River Country.